What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TK's Brew. Yeah, I know I don't have a real mic. Gone through some technical difficulties today, but you know what? Fuck it, we're here. All right, so we're gonna do this podcast. But we have a special guest today. Everybody, give it up for 1K Spin.
Give it up for 1K.
Let's go.
We got 1K in the building.
Appreciate y'all having me.
A rapper in Austin. Austin, right? You're based out here.
I'm based out here.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got P Miller back.
What's up?
We're actually recording this time. We getting through it, and we got my boy Sion for the third time.
What's happening?
What's up? High fives. Boom.
No, but what the hell?
Boom.
But come on, bro. You don't do just no one high five. The fuck is
So,
this?
bump. All right. So this episode is gonna be more for you. So tell us about your life. Tell us about what got you into rapping, where you're from, and tell us your story.
Yeah. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Born and raised. I eventually moved to Atlanta for high school. I was a hooper growing up. I didn't have nothing to do with music. Never thought I'd be doing music. But it's been the biggest blessing for me. Like, if I could, I'd stop playing basketball and do music, man. Yeah, basketball was like a way of me releasing a lot of stuff that I had pent up, you know, be physical, yell at people. Say some bad words to people, you know. But music, you can actually get right to it and speak on how you feeling and speak on what's going on. So yeah, music is definitely where it's at.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Yes,
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How do your because for the people who haven't heard his music, how does your music or how do your experiences influence your music? Because I think you've got a very melodic sound, I'd say it's like crooning, and I know a lot of people would, say crooning, and you think Frank Sinatra, you know what I'm saying? But like, there's a lot of emotion in your stuff. So like, how does your experiences influence that? Is there a direct line from?
It's very direct.
Yeah,
actually, and it's crazy because I don't know, man. I could do it for days. Like, I got so much to talk about, so much to get off my chest. And it don't even have to be about me. It could be you. Say we go hang out for a day and you get a text message that it messed your day up or that it made you feel away. I can tell how you feeling and I can go make a song off that.
Yeah.
You know, so
So you don't always write about like your life, you write about like other people's lives too?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes it's half the time it's probably not even about me.
Oh, that's live.
Yeah, I listened to your top 5 on Spotify. I'm a Spotify guy, man. Yeah. All right. I listened to your last song on your top 5, and I'm listening to it, and I had already went through the first 4, and I'm listening to it. And I'm like, man, it doesn't sound like he's talking about himself. It seems like he's relating a lot of things to other people, but also just hearing your story about you playing basketball and making this transition to being an artist. I noticed some things about you saying, like people turning their back on you and stuff like that.
Oh,
how was it when you are trying to make this transition from a basketball player to a rapper? Because I was a football player into a DJ.
Yes, sir. So
it let a lot of people down because when you're a good athlete, you made it so far and you tell somebody, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, or hey, I can't do this anymore, I found a new passion. How did that affect you?
Oh, man, we could go on for days about this one.
And we got time. Let's hear it.
Lord. So yeah, I'll give it to you from the beginning. Let's see. So yeah, I started one day. My bro, who I was living with at the time, he took me to the studio. The night before though, he heard me freestyling. I was just freestyling for fun,
nice,
having fun with it. He was like, "Yo, bro, you need to go to the studio
Yeah.
ASAP." He took me the next day. Went the next day. Didn't even know how to punch in and record nothing, man. I'm just in there, just whatever on my head, I'm just putting it out there.
Hey.
nice.
You feel me? So it ended up turning out super dope, man. And I fell in love with it just off of that, because I'm like, oh man. Like my first day, everybody that was in the studio stood up, off of what I was putting out.
That's live.
Yeah, like the first day. So I'm like, man, let me see if I can do this again. Went back like 2-3 days later, did the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I gotta lock in. I like, this might be my way out of sports. I'm tired. My body hurt. I don't want to go overseas.
My knee still hurt.
Oh, I'm hurting right now.
College ball is so bad for you.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Especially the way you train. Like,
It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun. It's more relieving.
Yeah.
Getting stuff off you. Like I said, that's what goes back to like my music. Like it's stress relieving, but it wears you out. But
and then that can make you not love it no more.
Oh,
too.
for sure.
And that sucks because you probably love playing ball.
Yeah, but man, coaches and all that. It's a lot you got to deal with.
You probably don't even
Bad.
like. You probably loved it back in the day. You don't like it no more because all that.
You feel me? But to get back on the music, so yeah, man, just making that transition. So once I found out I love music, I promised myself that the same energy I put into basketball, I was gonna put into music. So I went off the grid for a complete year. My family didn't know what was really going on with me. People close to me didn't know what was going on with me because I knew they would judge me. I knew they would judge me. He's just another person just trying to be a rapper. He's stupid. What he got going on? And, you know, people still tell me that. People tell me that to this day, but they can't judge me, especially with the success I had with music so far, and it's still growing. So it's more so the commitment you make to yourself, because it gets lonely. Music is a lonely thing because nobody believes in you when you not popular or huge yet.
Wild. It doesn't have to be, but it is.
You know, but what also was a positive look for me, there's so many people that do music that's on and making a great living that you don't know about.
Yep, dude.
Yep.
Facts.
And if that could be me, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was going for. You know what I'm saying? And right now the music's growing in Austin, and Austin's been the best place for me.
Man, you got two songs over 40K on Spotify, man. Hey,
that's a lot, bro.
Shout out to Austin.
Hey, man.
Austin is on that top 5 list for listeners.
3,000 monthly monthly listeners, man. Yeah, hey, man, you got to give this man a hand clap for that, man. Hey,
appreciate
man,
you.
that's hard to do, man. That's hard to do, especially with the trials and tribulations that you're going through, and I can hear it in your music too. You know, from the way that your voice is hitting the mic, from your beat selection too.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is very Rod Wave.
Yeah.
Type of, you know, it's very, very relatable music because everybody's been sad, everybody's been going through things.
Oh yeah, bro.
So it's more intimate, you know, and to speak on, like, you're fine calling me a rapper and all that, like, but it's gotten to the point now I'm doing pop music.
Hey,
Shout out to my boy Christos.
That's some money.
Yeah, me and my boy Christos, he lives in Australia. I just did a song with him. He's like indie pop, but he's dope too. Yeah. So like now I want to do all types of music, man. Like, and
music is worldwide.
It's worldwide, but also with that, you know, if you're a rapper, you're kind of like in a box.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy because I have so much different genre music in my phone that I haven't put out yet because I still need my people to understand me and who I am.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit them with the country, then the rock.
Oh, you
music.
gonna do country? Okay.
I have a lot of country.
That's live.
Man, Little Dirk did that, man. Him and Morgan Wallen.
That shit.
They got about like
That shit
4 or
was
5
like-
tracks, man.
It's on the
Hey.
billboards.
That's how you reach people. That's how you reach people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's smart for that one.
So on your note of, you know, being called a rapper, also I feel like I'm too, like I can hear an echo.
You gotta come closer.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
there it is. That's
If you
that's
want,
better.
I mean,
No, this is perfect.
scoot it up.
On the note
This
of
is also
being,
kind of
Don't be
fun.
scared of that thing now. That's what he said.
You gotta talk in the mic. Put it in
Hey,
your
man,
mouth.
it ain't it. Keno got the dick.
We're not. I was gonna be like, we're not gonna cut it out, but now we are.
He uses 2 hands.
this podcast got demonetized. So quick.
I got a third hand.
On that note of, you know, you say you're not you didn't say you're not a rapper in all those words, right?
Right.
I want to know how you guys feel, because I would always consider myself a rapper, but as when you say rapper, to me, it just means you have a skill set. It doesn't mean you're beholden to one genre, because you rap in so many other genres. But my question is, do you think that, I'm going to call it a problem of people putting rappers in a box, is due basically on perception, or is it based on how you see rappers carry themselves, or what do you guys think that is? You know, why do you feel the need to say that you're not a rapper?
With the music I have that everybody hasn't heard yet, that's in my phone, like, I don't want to be boxed in. Like you said, like you have rappers that are like lyricist rappers, and then you have drill rappers. You know, it's different
There's a
genres
lot of them.
inside of rap.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, a lot of rappers come off with egos. A lot of rappers come off as tough guys, and people don't want to deal with that.
It could be a bad stigma.
It's a bad stigma, and
Sad,
then
but yeah.
which
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
I don't really care about people's stigma, but at the same time,
Perception is reality.
perception is reality.
Yeah.
And I also want to work with, you know, your Sabrina Claudios or your Morgan Wallers or you know, people like that. I want to work with those type artists because I feel like it would be dope. Like it's melodic. My vibe is melodic.
Yeah.
A melodic rapper, if that's what you want to call it. But I just think that,
and that
not to
wasn't
be
me
boxed
trying
in.
to like box you in or anything. It was
No,
just,
yeah.
you know, I hear that often, and you seem like you've put up so much thought into your craft already.
Yeah, like,
you know.
man, I listen to Mozart. I listen to whatever. Like I listen to all types of music.
No, dude, don't even let me tell y'all what I listen to, man. I listen to some weird. Y'all ever heard of Clowncore?
Yeah, yeah.
No way.
Wait,
You
I learned it at Waterloo.
You the toilet?
No, it's insane.
Yeah.
Bro, give it to me.
That's dope.
Clowncore is
That's
tight.
dope. I've heard of it.
Me and Sion are just like, I've heard of insane clown posse. Like,
No. Clowncore is a little weirder than that. It's pretty tight though.
they're pretty weird.
Yeah. It's not rap. But
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
different.
sorry.
I'm like that shit. I'm gonna have to Spotify that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
don't,
like learning this shit, so I'm down for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
it's a pretty cool concept. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's get back to the subject
We'll
at
do
hand.
I remember we went on like 50 different like subgenres of topics.
Bunch
like,
of
when we
anime
had on-
tangents, et cetera, et
That was
cetera.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So then, what else do you? So then, as you're becoming this artist, you know, transitioning from basketball to being an artist, what's some of the other obstacles that you've faced? Maybe you can like lend some advice, you know, to some artists, because I think that for me, checking out your stuff, you know, looking at your stuff, it seems like it's pretty well together, pretty professional. And listening to your music, a lot of artists don't have like the right engineering, the right beat selection, or, you know, all these other problems. What was one of the main obstacles that you had to deal with?
Man, so many. You know, I think what ended up working out great for me that a lot of artists deal with is finding their sound. Finding their sound. I got lucky. So when I first started, I was just flat out rapping. Like I didn't even have a chorus or a verse. I was just rapping straight through for 3 minutes. And my bro, he was like, yo, you good, but you need to make a song. And I didn't understand what he meant by that. Until I learned it like pretty quick. It took me about 2-3 months to find my sound. And once I found that, I just kept expounding from there, watching different people. Cause I learned from different artists. Like I see an artist make one sound and then I'll go learn another sound that's off theirs, but completely different. You see, and people don't notice that. That could be a huge like thing for artists to learn. And the biggest thing for me in mastering, so when I was in Atlanta, I didn't have an engineer. My music was not up to par in terms of putting it out for me. But shout out to my beautiful fiance, Tay.
Big shout out
shout out to her.
Shout out.
Hey, you
Appreciate y'all.
gotta have the right one by your side, man. I'm telling you.
That's another
Buddy.
big one. That's another big one.
It matters a lot.
Without her, I wouldn't be here in terms of music. Like I wouldn't. It's not even close. So that was big for me. But she actually got me to come out to Austin, Texas, and I found out my engineer. I found my engineer there. Here, Ian McIver. Shout out to Ian, great guy. He mixes, masters all my music, and
I've heard it's on point, man.
he's dope.
It's
He's
really,
dope,
really
bro.
good.
He's
Yeah.
dope. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I know he does too. Like, he's a great person, man. But yeah, so that ended up, and that took a year. That took me a year to get out here after I was already doing music. So that could deter an artist right there. It's like, oh, I ain't found my sound yet. In a year, people give up. Like,
Nah, I see
Quick,
that.
man.
Yeah.
but you gotta stick with it. Once I quit basketball, I ain't have no choice.
I was gonna ask, do you have anyone who like is inspired you to find your sound? Like any like popular artist or just anyone?
He sees them in the mirror every day. That's who inspires him every day. You know what I mean?
He's big on. I mean that makes like that hit
Right.
because
That's good, though.
I actually feel like that.
Yeah.
just dealing with my own self. And
Yeah.
my thing is like I don't have to make nothing up, or I don't have to be a certain way because my music is my life, you know, or the people lives who are around me. So I can just do my own thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to go off what nobody else is doing, you know.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. So I'm glad you said that because that's real. That's real. But I do listen to artists like it's certain. I listen to like melodic rappers.
Okay.
That's not necessarily big. Have you heard of Lil Papa?
No.
I heard like just very little.
Lil Papa, bro, he's from Florida. I think I rock with him. Love to do a song with him one day.
Oh,
I think it's coming.
anybody else is gonna give me like 2 more. So man, we go send them to y'all. We gonna tag y'all in it.
All right.
Let's see.
Tag Lil Papa in the comments.
Yeah,
To this.
Hey.
check that. Lil Papa. Let's see here. Yeah, he gone with Juice. You know, Juice.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Juice WRLD, bro.
He most definitely got the Juice WRLD vibes from listening to she music. I got the straight up rock
That's what I was
wave.
saying.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
I definitely got Juice. When I heard it, I was like, this gives me Juice WRLD vibes.
That's
yeah,
dope,
that's
bro.
why I was like, I fuck with it. 'Cause,
That's dope.
Yeah, it definitely hits like it's like I said, it doesn't hit like the everybody seems to hit the same shit.
Right, same genre,
All
same
the time,
pocket.
bro.
Like that gets played out, man. That's not music.
How you feel about like? 'Cause, I mean, you kind of hit it with the whole like stigma, but how do you feel like the fact that everybody seems to like? That's what sucks because like as DJs, we get rappers come up to us all the time, like trying to be like, play my music, and it's not that we don't want to play it sometimes. But a lot of the times it's like, you probably like this too. Like, it just doesn't sound good.
Bro, I
It's
can't
just
just.
so played out, bro.
It's hard. When we get to that point, you know, and I'll touch on this briefly. And this is a tip for artists that's watching. When you come to a DJ,
Communicate
make
with
sure
us.
your songs are mixed and mastered properly. Make sure that we can hear you clearly on the songs. Third of all, and probably the most important, if you want us to play your song in the club and I play it and you and your 20 homies is not dancing, bro, I'm cutting that shit off, bro. I'm cutting it off, bro, because
They
you're
just
not
know.
even live to your music and you expect other people to look
They just be like this. They be like,
cheese.
Exactly.
Bro.
And
like,
then
what?
they proceed to record like the crowd is lit. And they're not. Your partners don't even believe in your music. They just want to be there for the show and the attention, bro. Like
I still
it's not
remember-
really your friends.
I still remember one time someone did a whole music video in Buck Wild. I was like, all right.
They did a music video.
See, but that's
On their phone.
That's when you know they're not taking it serious.
No,
you know?
facts.
And to build on what you just said, that's so huge. Me personally, so when I first started, I would play a Justin Bieber song, I play a Rod Wave song, then I play mine, then I play Adele or Lil Papa, or so I just play different stuff, but mix my music in to make sure it sounds like it belongs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
That's
Definitely.
the wise way to go.
If it don't
is.
That's
belong,
wise.
if I feel like it doesn't belong where the sound is at,
Bro.
I'm not putting it out.
That's perfect.
Like, don't
That's
go.
wise.
If I'm playing house music right now, don't pull up and be like, "Hey, yo, can you play my track?"
Yeah, no.
And it's like 85 BPMs. I'm up in 130, and I look at you like, bro, this is how.
You gave the whole club a heart attack. Like you
Yeah.
just the
And
rhythm
And
song.
everybody's moving their hands, and all. I assume to just kill everything.
Yeah.
So people can hear your music. Like, nah.
And that goes for y'all regular ass people that's coming up there and trying to be funny and trying to tell me to play a song, bro. Suggestions are free. Requests are not.
It's
I had an artist tip me fucking $80 yesterday, and his songs were actually really good.
That's good.
That's dope.
I was like, and no one was in there. He's just vibing with this girl,
Yeah.
and like I'm playing like vibey stuff, 90s music
That's
or whatever like
dope.
that.
Yeah.
Doing exactly what you're talking about. So then say if you were to come up there, I can tell you're gonna understand what the sound is, and you're gonna try to fit that sound. You're not gonna want to derail my whole shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That messes up the whole
Yeah.
the mood.
Because like the thing is, like we haven't heard it. Like we gotta trust that like it's not like he
It's not
said.
ass.
And also one more thing I want to add to what you were saying. Fourth thing, we can't play music off Spotify
Dog.
or SoundCloud or any of that. If you don't airdrop that shit to me on my laptop, I can't even physically fucking play it. That's not how DJ equipment works.
Or how do you have a USB or something, bro?
Bro, they're just like, hey, yo, bro, it's on Spotify, it's on SoundCloud. I'm like, okay, then bet
Cool.
I'm not
Good for
fucking
you.
playing it.
Good
Like,
for
I
you.
can't,
Yeah.
I literally can't play it. Like, you guys don't understand that. And that's how I know also, like you said, you're not
serious.
You don't
or
do
not.
your research and realize that DJs aren't playing off online shit 90% of the time. We're playing off downloaded music that we all downloaded and organized. Then you're not really with it. You're not with the music industry.
Exactly.
First impression
Not
is
it.
everything.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna bring my music to you
Yeah.
if it's not on point.
Yo,
If it's not in a file, like you got to do your
That's what I
homework.
was like, bro.
You got to do your homework first.
Please.
I remember this one
Please.
dude. I was like, "You ain't got a file of your own fucking music." He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "See, get the fuck out, get the fuck out of my face."
That got to be hard for y'all though.
Oh yeah, most
because
definitely.
rappers can be a little pushy
Oh yeah, for sure.
because a lot of them think they're like fucking Jay-Z.
Egos.
Yeah,
Bruh, a lot of egos. And like, you know, speaking on that too, like we're talking about being out here and especially y'all two being artists.
Yeah.
So how long have you been out here in Austin?
I've been here going on 2 years.
2 years. So then
damn, that's good. Fuck yeah.
so this
Wow.
is something that we talk about.
really
And it's really good.
That's really good.
Especially for like
Yeah.
the boosting listeners so that you've had.
I came out here with 75 monthly listeners.
Oh wow.
You came here ready to kill, bro.
He's over 3K
good
now,
shit.
man.
The music's my life, man.
He's
Good
over 3K.
shit, my guy.
So even with that, segueing into that, you moved from Atlanta to Austin. So then us just being in the music world, we know that Atlanta and Austin are two totally different, totally different vibes. So then when you touch down in Austin, what is your game plan to attack the music scene? And then also, like, how is that going now? Obviously, it's going great, but, you know, doing shows, connecting with the right people. How was that journey?
Yeah, so when I came out here, when I first got out here, I had the totally wrong mindset. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna be an internet guy. I'm gonna make it through the internet. It's not possible. I mean, it happens for some people, but
Yeah,
it's
it
rare.
does.
And those people don't be ready. You know, like they have one song
facts.
blow, and then they don't have another one.
I like
that's-
I like to circle back to that.
Yeah.
Finish your thought.
We
'cause
will, because I
yeah.
got something to say too. But we go.
For sure. But I came out here on that mindset, like, yeah, I'm gonna just do it through the internet. But shortly after, I'm like, I gotta find the right engineer, you know, for my music. Found the right engineer. Then I'm like, okay, I gotta put a song out, start putting music out. But also, I go to Office Depot or Staples and print out a bunch of cards, put my QR codes on there for my
You doing the
Spotify.
work. See, that's what nobody does that shit no
See,
more.
You gotta get in the streets. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
bro.
You gotta hit the streets. You got
Yeah.
to.
Like, I gotta say, just off the short time knowing you, it is very apparent how serious you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which
I
is
love that.
refreshing just in general. You know, and you know, hey man, everybody's on their own path and their journey. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, fuck off. You need to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? There is a certain pedigree of people that you can see though, and you understand like this person is, I don't believe in destiny, but if it did exist, you are destined to do what you're striving to do. It's not going to be a
Destined for greatness.
you know what I'm saying? At least that's
work.
just based off, like, even you reached out to me months ago. You know what I'm saying?
did.
Yeah,
I
months
did.
ago, and I didn't know who you were, and I just couldn't respond. Sorry.
No,
you know
no,
what
you
I'm
good.
saying?
You
Hey,
But
hey, same.
No, no. No, I appreciate the love, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate y'all having me here. This is dope.
Definitely.
yeah, man. I mean, and I didn't forget about you. It was just things happened. But like, even I just saw your presence on there, and the fact that you weren't a dickhead in a message. You
Right,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
You didn't immediately come out just like asking for something. You were like, hey man, I'd like to, you know, work together or whatever. And I'm like, that sounds cool. Let me get back to you. But I'm just giving you your flowers now so you don't forget when you do get big, you know,
Yeah,
fucking
post
give
us
me some
back.
free fucking tickets.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like,
You know?
I feel like what artists gotta realize is that I'm coming to you. You already got your thing going on. You see, y'all had y'all thing going on. I need your help, or I need to work with you guys. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna approach you a
So-
certain way.
I'm a piggyback off that too, because like because obviously like it's the same for him. I didn't even know who he was, and then we did it, and I was like, bro, this was a great ass conversation.
Thanks.
And then I saw y'all were following each other, but I had to listen to music first
For sure.
because it's the same thing as the DJing.
It's hard, bro.
Because like
y'all.
if it's like not saying like rappers don't, y'all can talk about whatever, but like the fact that you were different, which I like that. I like the melodic. I like the Juice WRLD vibe. I like how you were actually speaking in stories, talking about real shit, not just like bitches and hoes and drugs.
Just played out,
just
man.
killing someone.
I done put a deuce in a foe.
Yeah, I was like,
The same
But,
bars,
yeah,
bro.
bro. And
That's
that's
not
why-
music. That's
it's
not music.
and that's why I was like, when I heard this, I was like, okay, nah, we getting them on.
That's
Yeah.
Easy, bro.
love,
Yeah, 'cause I
That's
was
love.
like, I don't like that. It's just
Yeah.
played out, bro.
See, so it happened how it was supposed to then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Nah,
so I
fuck it.
appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that's, I want like natural people to talk. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, circling back to the internet comment, can I just jump in first?
No, you're
'Cause I know
good.
you had something to
Yeah,
say.
no, you're good. You're
'Cause,
good.
all right, so you said you didn't.
Go
You
drink your
said you
tea.
weren't going to do it on the internet, right? You said you weren't going to do it on the internet. I'm of the opinion, and maybe I think we agree, but maybe we're coming from different perspectives. I meet a lot of people who don't think they can do it on the internet either, but I think you're approaching it incorrectly because I think, for example, you come to a city and somebody charges you $100 and to just be on a stage, right? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If anybody comes to me for advice, obviously I'm no Jay-Z or anything, but my first set of advice is, bro, take that $100, buy some Google ads, buy some Facebook ads, get that in front of 40,000 people.
I agree with that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree with
Get
that.
in front of-
Yeah, I kind of like, I probably said it wrong, but you can
Yeah.
definitely do it on the internet. I'm
Yeah.
doing it on the internet.
Right. Yeah, clearly.
But
yeah.
also, especially if I want to
But
make
also-
a presence in Austin,
Yeah.
I have to get out and
Yeah.
the people have to see me.
Yeah.
They have to see me working. I have to shake your hand.
That's the,
It's relationship building.
yeah.
It's the same with
100%.
us. I mean, we gotta do all our shit on social media as DJs. you know?
Right, exactly.
But
Yeah.
saying we all go show love to all the other DJs, make our connections,
Got
you know,
to.
different cities and shit. It's the same thing.
I gotta come out and catch you guys working one of these days.
Hey, we
Facts.
live.
We work
Yeah.
damn near every day.
Every day, man.
Oh,
work-
this is my off day.
Bro.
You know, I'm a chill and take it, but
we'll bring the entire underground voices to you guys. Yeah.
I want to do a
Hey,
show.
man.
I want to do a show with y'all.
Oh yeah,
dope.
dude.
That'd be
We're
fire.
planning some stuff. I won't talk about it now because it's
Yeah.
still working, but we're planning. Some
I
stuff.
would most definitely drop nothing but underground shit for my first 2 hours, bro. Just chill. I'll let y'all use my drink tab.
Yo, bet.
That's dope.
Because I'm trying to change some ways, but
Yeah.
Nah,
you know,
same.
like it's always you know, camaraderie when you do have artists who have characteristics like y'all.
Yeah.
You know, a lot, like we said, like a lot of artists come up there and they want us to just play their stuff and do their stuff. They don't want to build a relationship. They don't want to
And their demand.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want to demand, and then when they don't blow, they think that, oh man, DJ's just not playing my stuff or whatever that. Like, no, it's not on that. You have to do your work. So then, like y'all saying about the internet, yes, you have to do all the work in all different types of areas until you're able to get the team and the help. There's a couple of artists that we know right now that are big, and they need a stage coach. Like I'm looking at you and you have no stage presence. You
need
know,
that. Yeah,
you're
that's
an
important.
industry plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Back in the day, before y'all was rappers, y'all were MCs. I mean, y'all were
Yeah.
considered MCs before y'all were rappers, and I mean, now it's the same thing.
I
Yeah.
think stage presence, and I'm going to ask you about yours really quick. I think stage presence as a rapper is the most important skill for live performing beyond just because I've heard people who like the song was like okay, you know what I'm
They
saying?
hyped that bitch up,
but
though.
they went wild on a stage. They captured the crowd. They captured our imagination.
Right.
You understand? They did something. There's a rapper I don't think is very good. He doesn't rap anymore. He's this white dude from Florida. Stitches. Y'all know about him?
Oh my God.
Bro,
Yeah.
yo, he did like according to his performances, he was cooking food on stage. You know what I'm saying?
the fuck?
Throwing chicken into the crowd. This dude was
Stitches.
just
Jesus
out of pocket.
Christ.
And I've never seen it, but it's just like I'm not suggesting throw food into the crowd, but like be entertaining. If I wanted
Yeah,
to
you
hear
talking about them. So
if I wanted
works.
to if I wanted to be entertaining, if I wanted to hear a
Yeah.
recording of your song, I'll do that in the car. Like I don't want to.
Facts.
I don't want to come to your show
Right.
and just hear your song again. I want to see you.
A
But
show.
You
It's
trying
a
to
show.
catch some chicken in the crowd.
right, I've been thinking about ways like, should I start making food on stage
Nah.
for these guys? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you
Be
know.
a little bass guy, like, ooh, wonton soup.
Yeah, yeah,
Bass guy on there, you know what I'm
Something.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we haven't had a chance to catch any of your shows. You know, what is? Do you have like a niche yet? When you perform and that, like, how is it performing out here in Austin?
I mean, it's amazing because people are engaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was also crazy is my first ever show, like from Atlanta to here, since I've been doing music, was South by Southwest.
Yep, that's where it
fantastic.
starts.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
On the hip hop since 1987 stage. Huge shout out to them. And that was crazy because it was like 1,500 people in the building.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
That's
It was
live.
packed.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
it was dope though. It was dope, and I felt like it was a great way for me to know if I was ready.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
I made sure of that because it's just I don't want to mess up on any moment.
Yeah.
You might not get that moment back, you know. So
no, fuck
You're
that.
correct.
Austin is just is great, man, because people are engaging out here. They're open minded. They want to see something new. They want to see a show. They want to see a show. So, yeah, staging presence. That's the biggest thing.
I got to give y'all props because, like, for us, I don't know, like you, but like for me, I love having a fucking table from me and these like crazy ass people in the crowd. Cause like I don't know, y'all stand up there with nothing but a mic.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's impressive, bro.
Mhm.
Like we'll talk, we can do whatever we want, but like we're not moving everywhere for one.
Yeah.
We're in a tiny little, 3 by fucking 2 area, and we're talking behind here doing all the show like in a little box. Y'all all over the stage doing backflips and crazy. Like that's crazy.
But to speak on that, what helps me out performing and is my music. So basically, it's just this is my time to show you what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
finna show you.
Get
and
all that emotion.
I'm finna
out.
show you
Yeah.
and express to you how I feel, like
Yeah.
how my song
That's dope.
is going.
bro.
So it's easy for me, honestly, and just connecting with people. Like it's the best part for me. I love performing now. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
that's
love it.
live, bro.
I could tell you about my experiences real quick because before I was a DJ, I was playing football. So then I was already used to just a bunch of people watching me.
Exactly.
And then in high school, I was always the one they would always ask me to be a character for pep rallies. I'm always on stage dancing and stuff like that.
so-
I took that and when I get to college, I start my DJ career and I didn't know I was taking a slam poetry class.
That's dope.
In slam poetry, basically I got to stand up and be single and talk to people and project what I'm saying. Also, being from Houston, you have a lot of MCs, bro. You have a lot of DJs who are MCs. So then your stage presence and also what you're saying on the mic is very, very important. It gets people to engage. And then just taking that and just having a great time on stage. And like when you see me
Exactly.
DJ, bro, I'm fucking dancing and doing shit the whole
Turn.
time. If I'm not having a good time, how do I expect you to have a
Right.
good time?
Hey, that,
That's real.
Hey, that bottle helped though.
That's real.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
it do. And then I start being like, hey, if I take a shot, you take a shot, and everybody's just
Yeah.
and I grab the bottle, and
Yeah.
I'm
That's great.
I'm playing along. It's the
See,
same thing. I
yeah.
feel like an artist when I do that.
But you
Yeah.
are like don't I think we-
Technically, yeah, performing, you technically are. Y'all are.
I think we talked about it last time. You guys, I don't know how to put into words how important DJs are. I love what
So
I
important.
do as an artist, as a performer, as a producer. I love what you do. But I'm saying without a DJ, 90% of this would not be possible. We would be
Yeah.
rapping on the corner, which is cool. But you know what I'm saying?
They're
So
like
like you
the-
guys are artists. Like
We were
don't
the start
ever,
of it.
Bro,
don't
the DJ
ever-
rapper relationship is actually for people who are starting rap is actually extremely important.
Yeah, yeah. It's very important.
Yeah,
Very important.
Very important.
because I mean, we're the radio, we're the people pressing play, we're getting the music out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. More questions about your music career. So then you come to Austin, you start realizing, hey, this is different. This is how I need to attack it and everything. So, the journey doesn't stop here. So what are your future endeavors?
So right now I'm trying to do shows all through Texas. I got a show in Houston on July 1st.
H-Town,
Hell yeah,
or
bro.
hometown,
Yes.
baby.
That's our hometown. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
they're gonna like it. You know, they're a little bit harder,
Yeah.
but culture
That's love.
is more so out there than
Yeah.
Hip-hop is
And
big
see
out
what's
there.
so dope about it though? It's more mixed. So it's like an indie band in it. Or it's a couple indie bands.
Oh, the showcase is
Oh, that's
mixed.
live.
it's,
That's
a,
dope.
it's another other hip
That's
hop.
good. That's really good.
alternative.
You want to
It's
be
only
on those.
2 alternative hip hop artists, including myself, and then it's the band. So
that's dope.
I think it's
live.
my niche. It's my
Yeah.
this is gonna be my show where I can hopefully jump in the crowd.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concert.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You gotta be like, man, hold
I'm
the
dead
camera now, baby.
Yo.
You're gonna want to get this shot.
Hold the
You're gonna
camera
wanna get
now.
this shot.
I know you got the new nails and stuff. That we got to get this right now.
Shit,
we
you gotta
finna go
jump.
crazy. We figure. I mean, with that being said, I also got some great people I'm working with now. Shout out to my guy Eli Ponce. He got his master's in marketing from Texas Tech, but he played college ball with me in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
But so now he's working with me doing my marketing.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
I say you got merch and everything like
Oh
that,
yeah,
man.
merch.
Yeah.
Working on some new, better quality merch. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's first perception, man.
You got to start there, man.
first perception.
I need some damn merch. That's what I need. That's my next
I
step
got
too.
you.
Yeah,
I got you.
I got.
I got all your.
I need some merch.
Man, you could be.
I need some merch for this podcast.
Hey,
I
TK's
need
brew
double.
with a little cup on that thing.
Right, you need a little tick.
Put a little
Bro,
cup.
I know. Hey, flip that.
That's what I'm talking about.
man, blur it out.
Blur
Blur it out.
Blur it out.
Blur
here.
it out.
Blur it out. Put his face on it really quick.
Nah.
Put the explosion on it.
Put the explosion on this.
Yeah, for real. I mean, no, but like honestly, though, side notes. Shout out to you for letting us like come in this bitch because yeah, this is live.
This is
Yeah,
dope.
man.
All these people being loud as fuck.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
they can probably hear us. It's all good.
They'll be all right.
Yeah.
They ain't recording.
Well, you know, I don't, you know, like our last podcast, you know, I
Yeah.
don't want to just completely focus on music because what I also understood about your fan base or fan bases is that they want to get to know you, you know, outside
Outside
of
of the
music.
music.
So,
Definitely.
you know, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you said you got a fiance
Oh
and
man,
stuff like
she's
that.
amazing.
Yeah,
my Tay.
yeah.
That's my Tay. Yeah. She's in a lot of my music, if not every song.
Oh wow!
Oh, really?
I hope that you're
Yeah,
not talking
I'm
about
always
her
thinking
about
of her.
depressing stuff.
Hey, yo,
She's always the uplifting part in
Oh,
the
there we
rest
go.
of stuff.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Thank you, fiance.
And
Yeah,
shout,
for real.
shout out to her family, Mr. and Mrs. Walters and DJ. They all great people, man. And
Hell
they
yeah.
keep me pushing with this music.
Did you watch any of the NBA finals?
I did. I knew Denver was gonna get that.
Oh yeah.
I knew Denver was
Easy.
gonna get that. Yeah, Miami Butler, they gotta get rid of Jimmy Butler. I said Miami Butler. Miami Heat.
They gotta get rid of Jimmy Butler. Oh, that's the first time.
They
I heard
gotta
that
get they count on somebody that can't do it. He didn't proven that.
one. Yeah.
After all these years, we're gonna wait till he's 40.
He's a 2.
They can't move no more. Or not even necessarily get rid of him. They just need a better superstar. Superstar is supposed to do superstar things. He's not doing
It's hard to
superstar.
find.
It's hard to find, definitely.
Then you ain't got no draft pick because you the AC and you made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn, I can't even get no draft pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them. But Jimmy Butler, he's good though. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not trying to disrespect him, but they just need something else. They need another player with him. But yeah, was any of y'all going for Miami? Or-
Bro.
I barely watch basketball.
I'm
no,
in
he's
love
not
with
the
you guys.
sports guy.
I'm not a
He's-
sports dude.
He's golfing.
baseball. I like baseball. I do like baseball.
See, I played baseball growing
Yeah.
up. Baseball's dope.
Astros is my team for
Okay.
life. I mean, I do watch that, but nah, I'm not. I don't know.
What about you, P.
yeah.
Miller? What you going for?
Guys, I'm a level with you guys. I'm like strictly nerd shit all day.
Hey,
like,
hey,
I don't,
hey,
no,
hey,
I'm not
me
mad
too.
at it.
Ain't
I'm
nothing
just
wrong with that.
like I feel bad. I'll be in the barbershop and they'll ask me like, "Hey, did you watch this?"
I'm like, nah, B.
Bro, but I do like Naruto. Like we can do that. Like, you know what I mean? But, like,
We talking about boondocks and
about
everything.
it.
Yeah.
so yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm
We
just
had a
saying.
lot on anime.
Yeah,
last
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Was there anything else besides like sports? Like what else? What else do you do besides?
What do
music?
you
Yo,
like?
can I
Yo.
ask you a question?
Oh.
Let me ask you a question. All right. So you, in my opinion, at this stage in your career, right? Just barely knowing you, but seeing your statistics online, how you present yourself, you are of the few people in this city, I would argue, that could have an ego if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. And I would see you and I'd be pissed off, but I'd recognize it.
That's why I would do it.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, that makes sense that this guy has an ego. So with that being said, have you had the opportunity to, or I wouldn't even know how to phrase this, but like you're doing a show, let's just assume your fiance isn't there. Have any, I don't know, hoochies approached you? You know what I'm saying? How do you navigate that? Because
garden tools.
Because
But not good
You gotta get your hand out like no.
Because I'm nobody, and I still have to navigate. I'm nobody, and I still have to navigate that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
actually, at the ATX Spin Fest, that was my first time having a female or two come up to me and say like, yo, that was a great show. And
yeah.
That's just what it is. You gotta know to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
You just do the prayer hand, say thank you, and then be about
appreciate
your
you.
day.
I gotta say, your music it seems like prime time to just be attracting women like all day.
Nah, I see why you're saying that for
I mean?
sure. I see why you're saying that. But that's the thing too. I also keep my tape beside me.
Hey.
My tape is there, so
that's
you
good.
ain't got no chance. You ain't got no chance. You got no chance. And then what's also great about it, man, I realized that I need her.
Yeah.
Even to continue to do music, I need her.
It sounds like you got like her whole family's backing you too. Like that's a good support
they're
system,
amazing,
bro.
They're amazing, man.
I know, like shit. I know a lot of people would be like, their girls' dads would be like, "You doing music?"
My Tay dad, like, first of all, he loved me. I love him. Like, he all for my music. Like, he's great. Man.
See, that's very hard to find.
Yeah, no, it is.
Because they'll be like, "Oh, so my daughter's dating a musician." Oh. Okay.
And he rap? What?
Yeah, rapper.
Don't even get
but
that.
See what's
far.
crazy?
DJ? Oh.
They when I met her, like she presented me to them. I was a basketball player. I was still. So I met her in Houston.
So you started.
I met her in Houston. I was with my agent. And
so you started good. I don't care.
That don't count.
But you know, when I said I didn't we went on a vacation, my first vacation with him and all that.
Yeah.
And she just played a song. She was playing my song, and he heard it. He said, "This you?" It was my Live With It song. No,
Yeah.
He said, "This you?" He was like, "Oh, Tatum did something good in her life."
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a good ass compliment.
That is a slug.
Wow.
That's a compliment and a slug. She's like, what the hell you mean? Why you
Yeah.
She said, I didn't put this
It's
on
great
to
for you, not for her. But damn.
Damn.
That's him, though. Like that's just how.
wild.
I mean, she's great. She got her master's from Texas State. And
Oh,
That's awesome.
she
graduated from
doing-
the University of Alabama undergraduate. Like,
Good shit.
she's
Yeah.
amazing. He was being funny, but that's just him. That's just how they
But
are.
I
That's
mean,
awesome.
I'm telling you, that shit is very hard to find.
Very.
No, I already know it. I but man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't do nothing outside of music at this point because I'm still trying to get
You
to a
just
certain
100%
point.
in it, bro. That's good.
I'm 1,000% in.
Yeah.
I'm
We-
1K.
We not playing no 2K, 1K.
Okay.
We not in the rec. We not running threes. What we doing?
I used to be in it so much. We can start now.
I already got three. I got a shooter, a finisher, and a big man. Man,
See, I'm
running.
a big man too. I just get rebounds and pass the ball. I
That's-
block shots.
Bro, you get a triple double like that real
You feel
fast.
me? Quick,
Real
but
fast.
Me and P are like, what the fuck?
That sounds fucking sick,
Oh,
bro.
y'all playing Street Fighter?
What are we talking about?
Street
here?
Fighter 6 looks
I want that,
amazing. Yo,
Hey.
I had two friends work on that game, and while they're working on it,
that's crazy.
That's
Dude.
live.
Yo,
He's a game designer. He don't want to say nothing like he don't be doing
He's
shit.
humble.
No,
That's dope, bro.
I make video games. Yeah,
That's dope.
Thanks. That's what helps fund everything else.
No, that's what's up.
That's
bro.
Man of many trades, man. If you want somebody to inspire you to do multiple things at one time and you can do it, you know, this guy right here. I don't know how he is with the
Yeah, we
ladies
did.
though, you know, because they
Yeah,
want that time.
Bro, oh my god, yo, man! I before I met my current girlfriend, I was legit concerned about that. I was legit concerned. I was like, bro,
Ain't nobody gonna love me.
because like she's gonna be very okay with me. I wake up like at 6. I don't go to bed until whenever I have to, and then I do it again. And
How many hours of sleep do you get?
It depends. It depends,
Bro,
bro.
I got a nap.
You
It
know,
depends.
See, yeah, I'm with you
do.
on that. I don't sleep, bro.
See, okay,
I'm about to go
I
nap.
should, but I'm just saying.
That's
it
what I want
depends.
to. I want to hit at that because I've noticed the people who are the most successful in this world get the least amount of sleep.
Well, I think we get the
Man.
most.
don't-
I think we get the most effective sleep.
Exactly.
I don't think it's that we get the least amount. Because I think. Sorry.
Oh
Continue.
no! I was gonna say like my girl. I told my girl this like 5 hours of sleep for me is solid.
It's amazing.
I'm good.
If I
wake-
get 5 hours of sleep, that's a great night.
yeah, like I'm like that's great. I'm ready to go. I'm up. I went to bed at 3 a.m. I'm up at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and I'm still doing shit.
See, and that's
nonstop.
and that works for you. But I think the key is it's effective sleep, what I call effective sleep,
Yeah,
because some people will think that they have to. This hustle culture is incredible. I don't really buy into it personally. I don't buy into it. I think if I could, capitalism has made us think that we have to do that to make money. That's not true.
And then they take our money.
Yeah, and then
That's
take
another
our
time.
money.
Gotta be effective.
So,
That's another
yeah, it has to be effective. So when, like for example, when I don't get much sleep, it's because I'm doing something very specific. I'm shutting myself down at a specific time, and I'm scheduling my hours around that. It's
Yeah.
not me going until I can't. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to finish a task. And
Right.
you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I think that's far more effective than simply like, I'm going to grind until I fucking die. Like,
Yeah, that
that's,
won't work.
No,
That's
see,
not gonna
like
work,
I
but-
like to. I have a little timer up on my desk, and literally, like every time, like I'll organize my music, start making edits, whatever. I put the timer on. Like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna do an hour,
Yep.
just organizing. Boom, when that shit's done, I'll put 30
Stop.
minutes of downloading music,
Yeah,
or
that's
like
dope.
something else. Then I'll do an hour playing video games.
Yeah.
Get my mind off that shit.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
People really sit here and will tell you like you got to. I
Dude, your
remember
brain falls out.
this guy I used to record music with back in the day. He used to. I do all my stuff out of my home, and he came over to my house and he was like, "Ah, man, we're gonna record for like 15 hours."
Get
I
the
was
fuck
like,
out of here, bro.
Don't
Nobody's hurting enough to record that.
I don't even
long.
want you at my crib that long.
Bro, do you think I'm fucking Tupac right now, bro?
Right.
God
God
damn,
damn.
bro.
What
I
the-
ain't sleeping in the studio and doing all this shit, bro. What the
You know what I'm saying? The
fuck?
studio is my crib. Like,
Dude, this is my house,
Bruh.
dude. I want to. What? No,
Nah,
please.
that's hilarious. Though.
Yeah.
are you buying groceries? Like, fuck. You gonna
As
live-
artists, do y'all have this problem? Because we don't have to wake up and like write shit and
No.
do all this other shit. So as artists, speaking about somebody being like, "Oh, we're not gonna have 15 hours." Me, I'm like, bro, do I even have did I even go through enough shit this month to even fucking like write this shit, or am I just always talking about shit that I don't fucking do? Like,
That's a good question. I want to ask y'all, do y'all ever feel like y'all are like repeating y'all's lyrics
You can.
or hooks?
No, not at all.
You try to be like, does it ever think you like having this thought, like you're like, oh, I think I'm sounding the same a little bit?
Nah,
That's good.
and it's because I do so much different.
I know as DJs, we sometimes get that sometimes, bro. But it's because we play the same
Y'all gotta
spots
kind of
too,
play the
bro.
same stuff, and
It just gets annoying. after
I
a
get
while.
burnt out.
Facts.
But I mean, like you're always gonna have your certain songs that you have to put in rotation.
Facts.
So you
Exactly.
keep those as your bulk, but then you build around it. Be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna throw them a curveball a little bit, or
So I love playing shit I never play.
bro.
That's dope.
Love it. Bro.
Another thing is with us as far as DJs. I don't know if you have this problem, but I do. Well, you do because you bounce around too.
Yeah.
If I play at the same places all the time, I start to get into a routine.
Yeah.
I notice that I have
get
to
lazy.
kind of like bounce around a little bit. That's why I have certain days that are open or
No, same.
because for us, it is about our environment too. I remember last show we talked to you about your recording process and where you record. So you
Yeah,
like recording
yeah.
at home.
I love it.
So then your scenery, and so at that, like as DJs, we have to change our scenery. I like to change my scenery. Are you a type of person to where you like to switch it up, or
Since I've been here, I've always been at Fifth Street Studios. That's always been where I've been at, and like I had some home stuff, and I shouldn't have gave it away, but I ended up selling it.
That's
'cause
the worst.
I sold it, man. I was in a position where I had to,
Oh,
but
okay, that makes sense.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like just being in the one place recording because I record like pitch dark anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The lights got to be off.
I can
That
see
way I
that.
can just-
I'm like that when I want to work on music. I don't want no lights.
On, lights off.
Actually, I like colored lights.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I got so much written music. I just pick which one I want to go record
Mm-hmm.
the next day or whatever. But yeah, as long as it's pitch black and I can just lock in, I'm good. Which now I'm moving over to How Much Studios. Shout out to them, Paul and Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great people. So I'll be recording there now.
How often are you writing music?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Damn, that's
You wrote music before you came in here, or we gotta do it after?
I literally just did. I can show you.
You wrote it on the
That's
elevator?
tight.
Nah.
That's tight.
I read very slow.
11:44 a.m. I was just
Damn.
writing
Damn.
It was a couple
That's
hours
tight.
before this.
that. I was writing. I had to leave.
You wrote all
That's
that?
tight.
Yeah. Like,
Damn.
so like all of this is all my written stuff. Like this is all
Oh
written.
shit!
So I was gonna ask
He is
that
thumbing
too.
through that motherfucker.
Cause like a long time ago in a long previous life, I was almost a rapper.
Yeah.
What was your rapper name first?
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. What's your
go there.
Lil
So, it was so I really like Kid Cudi, right? Back in the day. So I was like, I'm gonna put
Oh,
Kid
God.
in front of I know.
Okay, bet.
And I just put it wasn't that bad. This is Kid, my last name Dean, Kid Dean.
Okay.
Okay.
Ain't bad.
Every
not
time
bad.
if anyone's all like, what's your Snapchat? I'm like, oh yeah, it's Kid_.
Sounds like an anime character. I agree with that.
Right.
I was gonna
It's
say
not
it sounds like
DJ
Jimmy
Kino.
Dean. Like it sounds like a
Yeah.
fucking sausage. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm a sausage. You talking about that?
Hey man, give me Krillin vibes. You know?
Grilling vibes.
But no, DJ Kino's way better. But anyways, so like I would write on my phone and shit. Like I know, but I know some people they have whole notebooks. and
Yeah,
shit. So that's why I
I've
was
never
wondering.
written like that.
I can't.
I've always been on my phone.
It's
man.
too slow.
All my
It
songs
is.
go all the way back. They're still in my
Yeah.
my notes.
Because I feel like your thought process when you're writing, it's just like when you're
I
typing.
gotta be able to go.
Because it's on the flow. But like when you write, like I write slow. I have shitty ass
That's awesome.
handwriting too.
Yeah.
So
All this is done in like 20 minutes max.
yeah, just
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom,
Max.
boom. Yeah.
I think it depends, obviously, right? There's no
Mhm.
rule to it. Like for me,
Yeah.
I have fucking tomes of lyrics, right? In my
Yeah.
house, right? And I think that's because I'm a visual artist by nature.
Oh, so you
And
like to write it.
So when I'm writing
Okay.
things down, I'm effectively drawing. Like if I have an idea, it's like I'm doing calligraphy in my book, and it
Yeah,
helps me
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of visualize what I'm even saying,
Yep.
depending on how I write it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It just, and also the editing process is much quicker for me on there. I'll say, no, write that line out, move to the next one. I don't know. It's just for me, but like you guys said, everybody's got their own process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, bro.
You know, and also it feels fucking cool when somebody comes over to my house and I'm like,
You
I
got
don't
the
know
notebook?
I don't know
Yeah.
which rhyme to use. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking book to this shit.
That's dope.
I'm gonna put that thing in the cloud.
Nah, like I remember I put my shit on my thing and I looked it up fucking years later, and because apparently it never like gets deleted if you put it in notes, no matter what phone you go through.
Yeah.
Because it just saves in your Apple username or whatever. And I was like, damn, what the fuck was I such a sad motherfucker, bro?
I was corny.
Sad,
Dude.
horrible.
Dude, all of my corniest lyrics are on
Didn't
the
even
cloud when I was
spell
on the
half
phone.
the shit right. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Dude, I was terrible.
You know I miss you, girl.
I'm like, who is this bitch? Yo.
You're like, bro, I
That's
don't even
funny.
know who the fuck
That's
I'm talking
like-
about, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm a DJ. I do that no more.
No, man,
Yeah.
writing is amazing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Writing it lets you clear your head. You know, like
It's
we were
therapy.
speaking on all that stuff pent up, man. Every day, just go 20 minutes. 20 minutes a day, just writing.
But that's good. I mean, and I bet you not a lot of rappers are doing that.
No.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. I doubt it.
I
I
doubt
doubt it
it.
because people. It takes a lot. Like some days I don't want to, but I know if
You
I
should.
don't,
You never get where you want to go.
I'm not gonna get where I want to go,
Exactly.
and I could miss the song that's gonna
Exactly.
take me somewhere.
Facts,
You know.
bro.
You got to get your reps in. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
You
It's,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
like getting them shots.
It literally, you know what I'm saying? If you don't fucking practice, how do you expect to be good?
Exactly.
You know, I don't. You got to make 1,000 bad songs before you make your first good one. You
That's
know what
real.
I mean?
Yeah.
You know? So fucking write. I don't want to hear anybody else talking about trap rapping and they don't do it.
and punching
It's the
in.
same.
Another problem is
Hey,
the punching in. Everybody think they can punch in.
Everybody
or
thinks they can.
freestyle or whatever, and it's not freestyling. It's punching in because you're
punching
saying
in.
you're saying a line, then you stop, then you punch in. That's what it's called. People
Oh, so
say
it's not even freestyle.
they say
Yeah,
they're
no, no, no,
freestyling,
no, no.
but
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of rappers punch in. Hey, if that works for you,
Cool.
that works
That's
for you.
fine.
But don't say that that's freestyling, bro.
Yeah.
because it's not a continuous.
Mhm.
It's a one
thing.
thought process. Yeah,
Yes.
it's many thoughts.
Punching in and having no hooks, bro, is not you.
yeah,
freestyling,
it's
bro.
so different. You might as well write.
Like, I had no hooks, and people take it as you're freestyling.
Freestyle, no.
That's not what's going on. So.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD was freestyling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD was
You
freestyling.
can tell what people. You can generally tell. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like you could tell when people are freestyling. Like, there's nobody that has convinced me that they are freestyling. And then it
Like,
has
what would you
been
think? Like J. Cole or like Kendrick? You think that's freestyling?
I don't. I'm sorry. You
I think that they can.
I think that they can.
Yeah.
I think they
but
can.
I think they can for sure.
Yeah.
it's hard. There's only like certain, like we talked last time about, top rappers, and one of the rappers that I had was Big L.
Mm-hmm.
Big L is straight up freestyling. Cassidy, straight freestyling.
Cassidy was dope.
But they do right. That's the thing. And then we get to this, the ghostwriters, the
Right.
ghost producers.
Oh
Right.
man, you don't want to talk about that one.
Man, I mean,
Can I ask y'all a question about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel on like, let's see. So say like Beyonce, greatest
Yeah.
singer ever, and this my taste. She always argues with me on it,
Yeah.
but I feel as though like she's had people write for her.
yeah,
There's
Which
Ed
there's
Sheeran
no-
right for a lot.
there's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
no.
But can we say that she's the greatest female artist?
She could say she's
So-
the best singer.
That's how I feel.
That's different.
But
Artist though.
artist, how are you an artist if you're not creating?
So okay, so in that question, I feel like I'm playing devil's advocate here. I hate that, but so all right. So if you can't say she's the greatest female artist of all time, I don't have an opinion on it. But if you can't say that, how do you define artist? You just said you can't say artist if you're not creating, right?
Right.
Well, what are we creating? Is she creating? To me, she's one of the greatest, just simply based off of her performances. You know what I'm
Definitely, and that
saying?
too. She's
You know?
probably the greatest
And
female performer.
in the booth, she's performing. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Those may not be her lyrics that she wrote. It may not even be her instrumental that she wrote. Maybe she had some input on it, but you can't sit here and say that same experience would even exist if it weren't for her.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm
go-
saying?
go on
So, I think there is an argument to be made, even if you didn't write the lyrics or the melodies, you can be considered one of the greatest simply off the fact that this can't exist without you. Like, nobody can do this
Yeah.
as well
So
as
greatest
you.
artist, you think?
I'm just saying there's an argument for it, you know?
Definitely, there is.
You know?
There's no like fine line, but
Sure.
like, should the ghostwriter be considered a great artist?
I think the ghostwriter could be one of the
great writer.
great writer. Like, just,
Yeah.
I think that case.
Because I mean, there's a reason why they're not performing that song.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
there's a reason why you're not in the
They
booth,
sold
and
it.
Beyonce is.
They sold the
unfortunately.
song.
I think
But
of it like
also,
this. Well,
not
you keep on.
even just Beyonce. Whitney Houston never wrote a single song.
What?
Wow.
Exactly.
I
Never
didn't know
wrote
that.
a single. I was watching the movie and the
I
documentary.
watched that movie too.
But
That's dope.
but it's crazy. Like all she did was read them and said, "I like this." Actually, no, she didn't even read them. She listened to
Yeah, the guy
song.
was playing
The
it for
reference.
She
her.
was playing the songs.
The reference
All
track.
she did was just sing it over. So literally, it's going farther than just reading. She's literally hearing it.
So that, go ahead.
So, all she did was sing and perform.
Just to piggyback on all of
Yeah.
it. So the thing with people, we have to realize there's categories to this shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's categories. Yes, you're an artist because you're creating something, but that does not make you the same artist as somebody else. For instance, to me, I'm pretty sure there are songs that Beyonce has wrote.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Definitely.
Like, just off the
Yeah.
number, she has to have written at least
Yes,
one.
Definitely. I think she's wrote like maybe half of her stuff
Probably,
at least.
right?
But
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So now we have to do like this. What propelled you to get to this point? Because artists like J. Cole, doesn't J. Cole also produce his tracks?
exactly.
He
Yeah.
writes and he composes.
You don't sleep.
That's an artist.
So that's an artist. Beyonce, I could say this. Beyonce is a talent.
I like
Okay.
that.
I like
I
that.
like that.
Whitney
Yeah.
Houston is a talent.
Facts.
I like
You
that.
have a extreme talent of dancing and singing.
Yeah.
That is what it is. It's not a knock on you, but we
No.
gotta give credit for the people that's doing it all.
That's
You're not in that
actually artists.
stratosphere.
Bro,
Okay, yeah. So you're
'cause-
saying to separate and out of just respect for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's
Like
kinda
the
that makes
Drake
sense.
thing.
That makes
Drake
sense.
is a great talent.
He does both though. He does right.
He does both. And I guess when you
Yeah.
get to a certain point, creating your words, so you got to go through experiences. When you get to a certain point in your career, when you are not just a regular person no more,
Yeah.
You're not.
you can't even write shit that can be felt to regular people. So I see, maybe you're like, damn, like I can't keep on rapping about my life because I'm actually rapping about all the fancy cars, fancy shit.
Yeah.
But that doesn't relate
that's
to
his
people.
life.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now I need somebody to come in and help me be put back to earth to relate to people. That's why when I see J. Cole, I don't see, even though we know he's high statured, I don't see him. I still see him going through like regular shit.
Bro,
He's still like a regular ass
He's
person.
fucking
Exactly.
playing basketball in like an amateur ass league.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
That's some normal people ass shit. Yo, he's
Well, I
playing like
can't
a
do that
semi-pro
shit.
league. I mean, I can't do it, but still.
Can I express an opinion really quick, just
Yeah.
on how artists, these top tier artists, are shown? One of my buddies, he's a really successful musician right now. That's where he makes his living. It's like he's doing what most people want to do, right?
Yeah.
He's paying all of his bills off of music and performing. And he had to break this down to me years ago when I first started. It's like all that stuff that we see is exactly what they want you to see. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, like, just for any other artist that's trying to get into it, if they're feeling self-conscious and they're seeing the highlight reel of the Drakes, of the J. Coles, of the Beyoncés, while they want you to believe that that's part of their brand. That's J. Cole's brand, is being a down-to-earth guy. No knock on him or his fan, because I fucks with J. Cole heavily. He's one of my favorites. I'm just saying we can't get lost in the sauce and be like, that's what that person is. That's their brand. We don't know them. You know what
Exactly.
I'm
That's
saying?
true.
We don't
Facts.
know.
No.
And I don't know why I'm getting on this soapbox. I think it's for me also.
Yeah.
Don't believe that you have to do the same thing, or you have to, like, for example,
No.
he's getting all his stuff out. He may not be. Let's be very clear. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Is
sorry,
it?
I don't know if that's a bummer.
No.
Oh, that's not.
There's
No,
no
that
one
is real. Some people need to
direction.
hear that shit.
There's no one direction.
Yeah.
People blowing up on TikTok. You know, one song.
We got DJs, TikTok DJs that are complete fucking garbage, making 20 times more than me.
Yeah. I can see that. I've seen
hate that
DJs on
shit,
TikTok and
bro.
they don't even be playing nothing.
It'll be
Right.
some cute girl that just like, she'll put a tiny mashup of two popular songs. All she'll do is find an acapella and find an instrumental, put them together and be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Some of them, I found out that some of them aren't even doing that. Like,
I mean, they just-
they're taking other sounds from other DJs.
Yo, I have heard that,
and
yeah.
doing
What?
that. Yeah, I've also.
There was one, what's his name? I think he's in New York. You know what I'm talking about? He's a DJ. He does Precise.
So many damn
DJ Precise.
DJs.
DJ
Fucking-
Precise.
Wait, so many what DJs?
There's so many DJs in New York.
There's a lot of DJs.
Oh God.
I
But
believe it, yeah.
no, this dude DJ Precise. Some girl did the fucking whatever little DJ shit. It was literally DJ Precise's mix. All she did was take it out, and then
That's
I see in the
sad.
comments, I'm like, "Yo, this is not your mix. This is not." They called her out.
That's sad.
Good.
Yeah.
That's,
That's
what you should
good
do.
though.
Yeah.
Don't
that's
bite.
good.
It's like,
Don't
fuck
ever do
that
that.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
So there's some other things going on in the DJ community and producer community of we're talking about writers, right?
Yeah.
For us, we have a different dynamic going on.
Ghost editing.
Ghost editing and
Yeah.
ghost producing is
Yeah.
a very, very, very real thing. So then basically people are getting another producer or somebody else to produce their track and make it, and they are paying them for it, or doing some type of exchange for it, just for them to slap their names on it and send it off, bro. It's whatever, hey, you do what you do, but for us as DJs, we do feel a certain way about it.
Yeah.
And
So it's
just
kind
like
of the
y'all
same
as
thing,
artists, when y'all talk about ghost writers, all that stuff like that, for us, we have we have ghost producing.
Ghost editors. Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all deal with the same thing.
Bruh. And people just, I'm just like, it's fine and dandy. I'm not like shitting on the next person or whatever like that. That's what y'all do. But I couldn't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Nah.
All right. It's just it's no different to me. Like I feel the same way about them as I do seeing like I'm gonna call this dude out, that James Kennedy dude
Oh yeah.
up on stage
yeah,
because
yeah,
like he's
that
just
is.
some dude from some reality show.
Wait, Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
wait,
There's
not
one from
Jamie
Malibu's Most Wanted.
No.
I think I know
I'm about
that.
to say, I
James
thought it was
Kennedy.
him too.
Oh,
No,
okay.
my
He's
bad.
on like some show or
He's
something
on
like that.
I don't
Bachelors
even
or
remember.
something.
It's some
Oh, I'm gonna look him up right now.
Vanderpump Rules. That's what it
Okay.
is. Vanderpump Rules. But yeah, bro, like he's at Summit. He's at all these big spots and shit, like acting like he's a tour DJ and everything. He's got the photos and headshots. Garbage.
I have no idea who this is.
The biggest one right now,
Which one?
Chantel Jeffries.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Bro,
That
no,
bitch is not
no,
good.
it's-
I've
no,
heard
no,
her
no,
play.
no. It's real.
Is she bad?
She's not good, and she's playing mixes while she's DJing, and she's not using the crossfader. She's not crossing. She's
stop
pressing
it.
a mix, and because nobody can see sitting. That's one thing about the record box DJs, bro. y'all gotta stop acting like just because you're not using a laptop, bro, that we don't know what y'all doing.
That's right.
So since you can't see the DJ board,
Yeah.
and everything like that, they're pressing play.
Uh-huh.
And they're acting like they're playing the song. They know the cues when that song is about to drop or the song about to mix in.
I see.
So they are like fake scratching and fake putting
Bro,
in
that
stuff.
shit hurts.
Bro,
That shit
it's,
hurts.
it's so disrespectful, and then they're getting cashed out because of who they are.
Way more.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
That's
And
sad,
making
bro.
people
Wow.
like me and Sion who actually do, we don't press, just press.
No.
play. We actually
Yeah,
do
work.
this. This is
Yeah.
creative. This is
So-
our art.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Okay. So just to get my opinion out there really quick, I think that shit's corny to just do what she's doing. I think that's fucking corny.
It's corny, but it's
don't
not-
I
do
mean to
that.
call you out, shorty. You're
I
fantastic
call
and
her out.
everything else, but hey, man, we gotta tell the truth, bro.
She ain't
Yeah.
watching this.
You're not the culture.
I call out.
she
I'm
ain't,
just
she
saying.
ain't
Hey,
Hey,
watching
you going to
this.
tag her in it or whatever like that, shorty? I'm sorry, man. Like, if you got an issue, battle.
Yeah.
It's corny to me. So with
Let's
that being
battle
said,
anytime.
though, and this goes for whatever your opinion is on ghostwriters doing a similar thing, right? My question now is, where do you guys find yourselves proceeding? Do you adapt to that? And if so, how do you adapt to that? Because let's be honest, it's never going to stop. It's
No.
never going to stop.
Bro, and like
So
I was
how do
talking
you
about that.
adapt to get further in your career
Yeah.
or further in this scene?
And I was talking about fucking in my last one episode. I was like, bro, it's not even. It goes farther than that. Soon it's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking robots,
Oh yeah,
AI and
yeah.
shit taking over. It's just
Yeah.
making it even worse. Like
So-
it's like a whole new level of what the
It-
fuck disrespect. It's honestly
And-
disrespect.
Well,
It
this
feels
is-
like disrespect.
Assuming we don't have any concrete answers, but
Yeah.
how many ways that you would think to adapt to that? Like, so you're in the city, you're on the tour, another DJ's
mean-
doing that. Do you even approach that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do?
Bro, I approach shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the first thing that we can do is actually call the shit out.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then also, what we can do is also use the internet to our advantage. Like, I'm about to start actually creating like those short mixes and everything like that, showing that you can see the board of me doing that. But also continue to tell people there's real shit.
Yeah.
There's real people out here that's really doing it. Yeah, I might use somebody else's edit, but I give them credit on that edit.
exactly.
Like I'm saying, hey, this isn't mine. This is such as edit. Hey, do you want to use it? Hey, here goes this person. Take a picture of this. You can use it. It's not mine. But I am mixing in other songs, and I will show that, bro. And like, you want me to fucking scratch? You want me to do this? You want me to play house? You want to play Latin? Some people can't even switch up the genre that they're playing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, no, actually, going back on that, now that you mentioned that, I do think about like 90 or like 98% of the time, you and me are not playing our own edits.
yeah.
So it's kind of like, we get credit because obviously we're playing that music,
Yeah.
but none of it is technically ours.
Yeah.
And it's the same if you go to a festival. We got shout out Jampagne, but like Jampagne has
Jammy
like,
Jam.
Yeah. She got Marshmello. She got all these people playing her edits. Those aren't their edits. That's her edit.
That's still
Granted,
really cool.
they're giving her credit, well, for the most part, but not everybody does give them credit because it's like we can't just be like, yo, here's our tag list of all
Right.
the 300 songs we played in every set. So that's interesting that I never really thought about it like that.
Gotta give credit, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and
Yeah.
lie and be like,
But obviously, we're
that's a
still
great
actually
mention.
DJing though. That's the
Yeah, I
difference.
still actually doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
now.
There's times to where I take stems, and then now Serato has the stem things to
Love
where
it.
I will literally create and edit on spot.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that's
Nice.
what I do.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
I love that shit.
I love it. But there are times to where I'm just like, bro, hey man, this DJ killed this fucking edit, bro. I'm gonna play this shit. Gotta give him credit though. If
Yeah.
somebody asks me, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that's mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
okay,
From
let me
fire
ask you,
edits.
Spam. Can I call you? Can I call you?
Yeah,
Spam?
that's what
Okay.
I really go by. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
tight, tight. Yo, all right. So I used to do comedy, right?
Okay.
And so sometimes, and this, I haven't been in the scene for like a year, but I've seen this happen. Somebody comes up and tells somebody else's jokes. With obviously, you just don't do that. That's
Yeah,
highly
yeah, that's-
frowned upon, right?
yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, I think I've only seen this once in hip hop and any kind of performance. But have you ever been to a show and seen somebody bite somebody else's shit just explicitly? That's not your show. Like, I know these aren't your lyrics. That's not your song. Like, have you ever seen that? You don't have to call anybody out. What was your experience like during that?
So-
Because
I actually haven't seen nobody do it in a show,
okay.
but I've seen people take my lyrics
What?
Damn,
and
bro.
take a sound that I do.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's actually nuts.
And you've been on.
That-
You've only been in the game for like 2 years, right?
2 years.
That's so. Fucked,
2 years,
bro.
and people have in my lyrics, like my lyrics aren't the same. Like
Yeah.
nothing of mine is the
Yeah,
same. So
right.
that's how I knew. And the person literally said what I said.
to the
Try-
T. Yeah.
Oh my
Did
god!
they say it
I can see
same
the anger in
rhythm,
your
same
face.
melody?
Yeah, it's like because if I seen that person, it would be different. Like he
Yeah.
would.
He wouldn't do that. Wow. So with that being said, though, do you ever consider that? Because that's happened to two of my friends, and one way we had to reframe it, and we didn't have to, but it was just during the conversation. If you're at the point where people are biting you,
Yeah.
do you feel like that is almost a positive? Like, because like nobody's biting me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's listening to Pete Miller and being like, I need to take that shit. But they listen to you.
I hate
and
do
they-
I hate concept like that.
God,
I'm just keeping it
damn.
real.
They
No,
could
that
be.
Give yourself some
It
credit.
could be on the way.
Well,
so.
it could be, but I'm not even mad. Here's the thing. I'm not
Everybody
mad
go
about
listen
that.
to Pete Miller
Listen-
right now.
Listen, artists, we need to make sure that we stay humble. There are so many of us out there. Okay,
Very true.
stay
Yeah,
humble.
facts.
And I'm just keeping it real with myself. You know what I'm saying? I know my lane. All right, I know what I do. I'm not tripping. And so, anyways. How do you feel? Like, obviously you were upset because you knew the guy personally, it sounds like.
Yeah,
right?
I did.
So, however, do you think there's any space for you to be like,
And then he put the song out.
Oh, it's on a song?
Yeah, it is on site.
That's
Oh,
fucked,
wow.
bro.
So he put the song
that is
out,
bold. That's
He
bold.
produced that.
He
Or
put
not
the
even,
song
he
out.
Posted that.
and I went and I put my song. I didn't even put my song. I was showing it to my Tay,
Yeah.
and I just played it, and she was like, "Wow, he's lame." Like,
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
and he knows he's lame. You know what I'm saying? He
Would
know
you,
where he
would you
got it
ever
from.
like? Would
Yeah.
you call this dude out? And be like, "Why are you stealing my shit?"
Oh, for sure. I'm just not gonna give him that credit.
Exactly.
It's not gonna come from me because I know me. I know what I represent.
And at this, and the thing is with that, he can only go so far.
He can only go so far.
because obviously he's lazy.
And you can't reciprocate me.
No.
That's one
No,
thing.
that's facts.
Because I put the work in and I write every day.
And
So that's why I'm not even tripping on. You can have it.
that's kind of
Yeah.
going back to like, would I go after these people who are fake DJing? Like, I don't think I would, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be done with it. Like,
Exactly.
you can only go so far as to when these people are just gonna be like, "Oh, you're full of shit."
Exactly.
Like, I remember telling my boy this yesterday. I was like, "Bro, if we had the followers, we would kill them because we actually DJ."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
could you imagine if we were like Chantel Jeffries' level of whatever popularity, or
She was already popping before this shit.
like 3
Yeah.
feet tall and cute, I guess. But like, like we would be killing it because we actually do this shit. Like, we would
Exactly.
be better than every single one of them. Just being us.
But it's coming though, bro.
That's
You
what
know
I'm saying.
It's coming.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
you just got to keep putting.
You just
the
gotta
work
get,
in.
especially when y'all at the point y'all are at, like you said, y'all already bounce around, y'all already doing
Yeah, different cities
shows
too.
and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
nah, it's coming, bro. It's just a matter of time, and especially since y'all are genuine people and y'all do your own work, bro. It's people
Yeah.
gonna see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't trip. But I actually got a question for y'all. So like, when I first started doing music, I don't know if it's the same for DJs, but I'm gonna ask it. When I started doing music, I thought that it was gonna be me, my homies. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna take this thing and go far with it. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? It's like
he got a good one with that one
because
he had a whole squad.
and I'm saying that because that's what I'm saying. I had me a little squad
His was Maxwell's squad.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm still look. I'm still with Maxo and them.
Yeah.
I knew at certain point at one point there was a question on, am I going to continue this path with him and do that and be Maxo's DJ? Or am I going to create a own lane for myself? Now, there are certain people in the clique that that followed me. There are certain ones that stick with Maxo, which is fine. You know,
Yeah.
I don't take it personal because whatever I do is meant for me.
Facts.
And that's what I'm gonna still, because the people that fuck with me, they fuck with me.
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, music goes. Man, you gotta believe in yourself, man. Because I had a whole offer on the table. I didn't like the offer. The offer was beneath me. And it's not Maxo's doing. It's a couple other people's doing. And I said no.
Yeah.
And I'm here today because of that. And now I can do stuff on my own.
That's dope.
I don't have to. And then also another plus with that is I can stop and actually go enjoy his show rather than me having to be there and have to be like, okay, I got to do this at this time and do this. No, I can go and enjoy
That's
what
what's
he's
up.
doing.
That's respect.
So-
That's like
Yeah, people don't understand when you're part of that crew, you're working, or at least you should be.
Oh yeah.
You're working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're working. Hey man, y'all did all this without me. I did all this without y'all.
Yeah.
Bro, when I come to enjoy, don't ask me to do nothing.
See, that's a great
I'm
feeling
chilling.
too, though. That's a great feeling, I bet, for you.
I'm just here for support, man. I'm here for support. They everybody still treats me like a brother, like family, you know, so I don't have that
good,
issue.
bro.
That's good.
I never really had like anybody like, I mean, I had some homies like pull up on me, but for the most part, it's always been just my journey.
Yeah.
I've never really had a squad or like a group, or I've had people like, you know, like DJ Nice and DJ Rec Shop. They've helped me grow as DJs.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it's always been me.
Yeah.
Just me, myself, and I mean, but that's how I like it. I don't like feeling like want to be held down by people.
Yeah, and see,
Yeah.
that's how I like it like that now. But I
Exactly.
had to learn, and it also was better for me because I was able to learn everything on my own in
'Cause
terms
you-
of booking shows.
Yeah, because your work ethic isn't always your boy's work ethic.
And
I've
that's what
learned
I
that too.
realized exactly. But I think it was the way things went, which
Yeah.
kind of made me feel away. So I'm finna put a project out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a project else and give us some more insight on the project.
Yeah. That's it.
It's gonna be called "And Don't Come Back."
Okay.
Oh,
And,
damn.
yeah, it's gonna be called "And Don't Come Back." It's
Is
probably
that your
gonna-
boys? Don't come back. Nah. Damn. Nah.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey man, I listened to
Hey, I was kidding.
Nah, I'm for real.
Oh
your
shit.
top song
Yeah.
talked about that. That's one of the things that I noticed about the song.
Which one was it? Just so.
Like what is it? With me?
Do wrong, live with it. Best believe I'm trying to
Live with it. Live with it. That's what it was. I think that one is like 48,000.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one. I was like, man, it just sounds like he's going through a lot of not just only depression, but not backstabbing, but damn, like I thought you was.
I thought you was here.
Going through
I
with your
thought you were here.
friends.
It was just the
Yeah.
way that things ended. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying? And I would never do nobody like that. I'm just not. It could be a random stranger. I'm gonna treat them like a human. I'm gonna treat them like my own brother because it's still a human at the end of the day. Like I think the world has gotten away from that.
It's just, and that's just, I mean, I could personally relate to that a lot. And that's probably why my mentality is more like, I don't like when people be calling me like brothers, best friend and all that shit.
I don't like that shit.
I got problems saying that
I feel that.
because I don't like letting people into that level because like I've been fucked over so many times by friends.
Yeah.
Because I try to be that guy that's like, I try to be there for you. I try to help you. I try to grow you. And then I'll get nothing in return. Or you just keep fucking doing the same bullshit. So I'm like, after a while, you know, you realize that sometimes all you need is yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's why I've
I
been
just
doing
hit that
mine.
point.
Yeah.
I just hit it, and so it's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling. It's a big wake up call because, like, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, no one's gonna get you to that spot. Except yourself.
exactly.
Facts.
But, you know, that energy though will carry over and attract the right people though.
Facts.
You know,
And
in my
good friends.
in my experience. So like, I'm an artist too, but a lot of what I like to do is I like to help out artists too, whatever I can, just so they could skip the steps that I had to take. You know what I'm saying? At least creatively and figuring things out. Well, one mind process or process through development that I've come to is I can't. I will only put in as much energy as I've seen you've put in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important too. If anybody's ever thinking like don't help people, I think it's more of like only help them if you want to, and if you do as much as they do.
If you see that working,
If you see that they're working,
yeah, that's real.
Because I've done that, you know, where I've you know had friends and fallen in love with them because they've been great people. Because they can be great people, but like you guys said, their work ethic might not be yours. And, you know what I'm
it's
saying?
not always gonna be 100%.
Yeah, never.
So, and that's okay.
never.
But you got to be
It
able
is.
to match that energy, or else you're going to burn yourself out. I'm just speaking from experience because, you know, I've set up things for people where we've set up just month-long marketing campaigns for people, and it never fell through because either people weren't picking up their phones, or you know, or people weren't showing up to video shoots. And
That's
it's like,
bad, especially if you're doing it from. See, I've never even had that luxury.
That's why I could never.
Nobody's ever done nothing for me.
You better get that deposit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
You
Because,
don't
like,
trust nobody.
Because I could.
Shit.
So how we function is we can really see like at least you know in the beginning we're like musically we can see like this has a draw, especially if because you know we study you know the analytics based on your posts, based on how many people come to see you, the frequency, the retention rate. We study all of that, and then based off of that and how you are as a person, we're like, okay, we know this can do something, right? And you know, honestly, we'll just do that for free because we believe in it. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
We'll just do that
Man.
for free, but because we believe in it. You know, it takes a lot of effort, but you know, like I said, some people's energy is not your energy, and that's okay. I hold zero resentment because everybody's journey is their own. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning experience.
I'm gonna piggyback off that too, because like honestly, I have this mentality where, because I used to be kind of like resentful, like I'd be hateful towards people because like they would do me wrong or something, or like you know they're friends, they're boys, and they're just like fucking you over. But then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? You can have 1,000 acquaintances, you have 1,000,000 acquaintances, but you only need like 3 friends.
Yeah.
And that's facts, because like that's why I don't hold any hate towards anything no more. Like say like you're like, oh yeah, we gonna hang out, get everyone together, bet. And then like day of, no one's texting, no one's calling, you feel like shit, like damn, I fucking got all this, no one's fucking pulling up, no one's doing shit, and it happens all the fucking time. But you know what? I thought I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, you do it for yourself.
I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I don't need anyone. I have no hate towards no one. Just I just know better. You're not the person for me. And that's fine.
That's dope.
That's what you
I
were
want to
saying,
clarify too. Like even with the project and Don't Come Back, like it's no hate or no resentment towards nobody. But now, like I said, my music is my life. So
and you speaking how you feel. That's nothing
I'm
wrong
speaking
with
on
that
how I
either.
feel. I ain't tearing nobody down. But you also just gave me something. You gave me like 10 songs worth to talk about, which I'm probably put out about 6 of them on it. But
Be like, hey, if y'all make me money, good job.
yeah, it's just helping me out.
Hey, for
you know
real.
what I'm saying? So
Shit, feed it up.
Yeah. This feels like the most positive podcast y'all have done. Like this feels like you know.
That was real, honestly.
As long as the cameras are working, still good.
Shit, can you check that real quick? Just to be safe.
yeah.
We good.
Bad, we good. Then.
Hey, this actually gonna work this time.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But no, man, that's real, bro. Like shit. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times that shit just.
I think I meant to say that because artists, I didn't like a future reference for other artists.
Yeah.
You more than likely probably won't start. Or finish with who you start with.
Nah, you
And I
won't.
see a lot of artists talk about that. A lot of people who've made it. I think Rod Wave talked about that.
Yeah.
It was like I started with like 15 people. I got 2 now.
But and there's a lot of reason why like rappers, like you see like Drake and J. Cole, like they're good homies, but it's because they're on the same wave.
Exactly. They doing the
You
same
know?
things. They chasing the same thing.
They got
Probably,
the
you know?
same work ethic and all that shit.
And
bro.
they're not it's not like they need each other.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
they don't have to bounce.
You have homies, you have people that surround you, and they're like, yeah, what's up? You know, this is my homie, this is my brother, whatever like that. And the whole time, bro, they're really living their life through you.
Yep.
Oh, facts, bro.
And they're
Yeah.
doing that shit. I like finding out that people are trying to book you behind your back and trying to get a little slice off of things. I mean, there's so many different things, bro. Like, there's a lot. And then also one thing for all the people listening is that is understanding your worth. Understanding your worth, knowing when to say no sometimes, or being like, hey, man, this might not be the money that I want, but we know that this can go a long way.
Yeah.
Doing the right things, because sometimes not all money is good.
Good money.
Fuck yeah, that's so true.
You preaching, boy.
Yeah, man, not all money is good money, man.
Nah, but like also you gotta be careful around. You ever notice the people who like to say, like I said earlier, like people who like to call you like brother off the deck or best friend or like just be real cool. They sometimes the shadiest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, you're my best friend, buy this shit for me.
Yeah, no shit. Pay my rent.
You like my
Damn.
stuff? All right, fucking buy my. Well, you don't ever share my music. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
You don't ever do stuff, bro. You come and like I literally have this guy. This is on a positive note. I have this guy. He has we have an acquaintance with Maxo, and every time I see him, bro, he's so positive, bro. Every time I see him, he's like, I don't care where you at, I'm gonna pull up.
That's
Like,
nice.
he don't ask me for nothing.
But he
He's
does.
every fucking weekend, bro. He's not flashy, none of that stuff. He genuinely is just like, bro, I just want to put. He'll go, bro. I can see him on the, like, he'll walk in, he'll say hi, be like, man, what's up, Sion, bro? You know, every time I'm gonna come pull up on you, right? I'm gonna come pull up on you. Bro can go in the corner of the whole fucking venue, bro, and be jamming his ass off in the fucking
That's
corner.
dope.
Be like, bro, yeah, I just wanted to come by and just kick it with you, man.
Yeah.
You know,
That's respect.
That's it.
That's
Genuine,
respect, bro.
man. Genuine.
It's hard to find that, bro. I'm
Yeah, it's
telling
hard
you,
to find that.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
So fucking.
Especially within our professions, bro. Like, we are thought of to be the spotlight, the entertainers. Everybody wants what we got. We can see when we're DJing. We need like a little the little dial marker for how many people
Oh my
try
God.
to come into the fucking DJ booth and take pictures and take videos and then like leave.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
it's always some random ass bachelorette like be like, can we take a picture of you? I'm like, why?
why would you want to do that?
I ain't shit. Like, goddamn.
Or even the people that we know that pull up, bro, that really don't fuck with us just
Oh,
because
yeah,
we got the spot jumping. They feel like they have a right to just come up into the DJ booth, bro. Like, I start kicking motherfuckers out, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
have to.
bro, you can't come. You can't
That's
come
your
up
place
here.
of work. Like,
Bro.
Another thing too is like when you start getting a little bit more successful,
yeah.
those people who were not fucking with you just somehow just started fucking with you.
Oh man, tell me about it.
Bro.
That shit happened.
Tell me
It
about
doesn't
it.
even have to be a lot.
Bro, I got somebody that claims like all day that they fuck with me, bro, and been fucking with me. And I can recall people who know me and be like, I don't even know that person.
Exactly.
You're like, bro,
Just stop. Like, come
Just
on,
stop,
bro.
bro.
You and like you could be like you could come up and we could become friends.
Yeah, sure.
But nah, you want to do all this crazy fake shit, and it's just I can't.
and it's not easy to come around friend like that.
Dude, can I ask? So, previously I mentioned, you know, I'm going to drop your number here. You had over 3K listeners monthly, right?
Yeah, that's
So, and that's a success. Most artists, especially, well, I mean, not in your, I don't know. I can't, you know what? I'm not going to just throw a statistic out there that I don't know. How frequently do you run into people either name dropping you or, I guess, pretending that they're more than simply an acquaintance or somebody that you've just run by?
Yeah, that's happened a couple times.
Yeah.
And it's still like,
Does it happen in Austin?
man, I've had so much happen in Austin. Like, and even just to speak, like, hating is crazy out here.
Oh my god.
But you know, I wouldn't expect it.
Bro,
I wouldn't
Jeez.
expect it.
don't get me started.
I got a message before my show, a week before my
Yeah.
ATX Spinfest.
Spinfest, yeah.
I got a message on
By
Instagram.
the way, is there going to be a Spinfest too?
There definitely is.
Yes. All right.
There definitely is.
Stay
It's
tuned.
in the works right
Stay
now.
tuned.
Yes, sir. But I got the message and he said, "Yo, let me be your security." And I'm like,
Interesting.
I really don't need security.
Yeah.
I don't. And all the security I need is with me.
Yeah.
Like I don't play them type games.
Yeah. You don't attract that crowd.
I don't
that even
attract
need that.
negativity. Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
away from all that.
Yeah.
So he said, "Well, even if you don't need it, you need to look like it. You need to look like somebody, this and that." I said, "Bro, I'm good."
Weird that you're selling yourself this much. It's a little odd.
So look,
Yeah.
just a couple messages next. Like later, he goes, "Well, bro, all your music is starting to sound the same. You need to start rapping."
Who are you?
It
Just
is-
like,
But look, let me tell you what's also
Yeah.
weird. And no offense, bro, it was a white guy. Like
Oh yeah, we
That-
suck.
that.
Wow.
No,
I'm glad you said
but
that. Not like
Oh my.
It was. It was just so weird because I don't know him. He doesn't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why you was pressing me so hard like that? And then
Yeah.
to just tell me my music is bit. Then he was like, "Well, you not from out here in Austin, but out here we listen to people and we take
Yeah. White people are weird, bro.
And I'm like, bro,
I'm telling you.
Can we clip that? Can we?
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm white. I can say it.
Go- yeah, let's clip that.
I thought he was Mexican.
I'm both, so I can
Well, shit, I'm half
talk about two things. Talk about both.
but it's just funny. I mean, I had another situation. A guy asked me for a feature. I said,
Yeah.
"All right, just give me $100."
Yeah.
Which I've done a few features for like $200-300.
Yeah.
But I said $100 just because my studio session is $80,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to say $80 for a feature. So I'm like, just give me
Yeah,
$100.
just-
Yeah.
If you can afford 80, you can afford 100.
He said, "Bro, you really gonna charge me this and that? I was at your show." And
We be charging 100 for requests.
Bruh.
That's one song.
Bro.
I'm like, "Bro, why?
Yeah, who are you?
Why? What's the point? Like,
why?
we could have, even if you would have did the 100 for me, and the guy wasn't good. I'm gonna put that out there
Hey,
too. He wasn't
yes.
even good,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn the song up for $100.
Yeah.
And if it would have did it, I would have did the rest of the music with him for free. I probably
Yeah.
would have did it for nothing.
See,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
$100 would have opened up a
It
door.
would have opened up a door. You know what I'm saying?
saying?
And I've paid my dues. I've also
Yeah.
paid dues, and people scam me. Like that's what Atlanta.
yeah.
Atlanta was horrible with that. Which is not everywhere. It was just the people I was dealing with.
Sure.
Matt, and to put it in terms, one of my bros, they was over the studio that I was recording at.
Yeah.
I was getting scammed the whole time.
Damn.
For like months, like just losing money. I had an engineer will get a phone call, his baby crying on the phone. He's like, I gotta run home real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Come back 2 hours later. I'm still sitting there. It's like, oh well, somebody else coming in. We gonna finish the section. Let's come back tomorrow or something.
Wow.
I get no money back, no nothing.
Nah, it's fucked.
But
bro.
see, I didn't know no better. I was just getting in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'll come back next day, same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just
DJs get scammed too.
for real.
Bro, I got scammed. I actually got really fucking scammed, bro. I got an email, and if y'all get this, you'll probably get this too. And I'm an idiot for even attempting to believe it. It was some Calvin Klein bullshit.
Mhm.
Like
God.
we got a corporate party, whatever, blah blah blah.
Oh, fun.
And then they sent me a check in the mail, and
No.
yeah, I know.
I know exactly where this
Exactly.
is going.
And then it bounced back, and I ain't send them a dime because I was like, this is sketch as fuck. But I ain't gonna lie, for a little bit, I believed it.
Use it. I mean,
I was sketched about it the whole time, but I was like, I didn't realize. I was like, damn, like y'all really went that far. But
Yeah.
it happens all the time.
yeah.
DJs get
Scammers are real.
scammed. It's
Yeah.
fucking
Man,
crazy,
I had
bro.
a little tweet about that shit, bro. Scamming is not a fucking hustle, bro. That shit is
It's not a
lame as
hustle.
fuck.
Bro, you a bitch.
That shit is lame as fuck. I have more respect for motherfuckers that's gonna rob you. Robbing and
Who got the
scamming
balls,
is
bro?
totally different, bro. That scamming shit, put that shit up, bro. You are lame as fuck, bro. I don't care how
Absolutely.
much designer you got, what cars you got, what bitches you got, bro. I don't care. You are a lame ass motherfucker, bro.
Bro, I had to change my bank. I got my identity stolen like a couple weeks ago.
Oh man.
From you wanna
applying
be me,
again?
bro.
No.
I'm ugly, bro. Why you wanna be me? The fuck?
Oh, and then so now, yeah. Since we speaking on all this, boy, Juice. If I ever find you, I don't even know this guy. He calls himself Juice. Juice Carter. Anybody see that name? He's a scam. He's horrible people. And come to Austin. I'm in Austin, Texas. I got a show in Houston, July 1st. But yeah, Juice Carter, I gave him. Well, I actually gave him some money because he was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? For me, he actually got me a couple articles or whatever. So I'm like, okay, we finna lock in. I gave him like $600. Like it wasn't, it wasn't nothing crazy, but it's still money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ended up getting the money back, but I just didn't hear from him no more.
Yeah.
You know, he just ran off and he wouldn't like try to rob me, like you said, like do something else, like don't scam me. That's lame.
It's
Bro.
lame,
I'm
bro.
always the first to say it. Please don't try to rob me. I just the rest of the round table.
I've already had a rough week. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it.
I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, I was saying,
but bro,
you can try.
You can try.
It's gonna be bad.
Not gonna end very well.
Please don't try. I'm tired. I don't want to.
Bro, I'm tired. I just got
We like, yeah,
I just got done being sick.
Please.
Like I
No, this man had food poisoning. He's like, can we have less of a shitty week?
Jeez,
I'm trying to not be in an argument in a
Playing
couple
them
weeks.
type games.
Well, half of the bad thing is, bro, you're not gonna really come away with shit. So I mean,
I don't
Right.
really keep saying don't be like that. No way.
No, that's why I be. That's another topic, but because we have too much of shit all the time.
That's crazy. I didn't know y'all go through stuff like that. Like, I mean, I can see it, but I didn't know like how bad.
But I mean,
yeah, like
like
motherfucker, knock on wood,
but,
because
like, working
we gonna
on
knock
dirty-
for me and you.
it's bad on dirty bros. That's why, like, I mean, everybody pretty much strapped as a DJ.
Yeah.
You
You
have
gotta be.
We got
Gotta
so
be.
much shit,
Equipment.
thousands of dollars of equipment. Then when just grab that shit, I'm fucked. Someone grabs my laptop, like I'm done. I don't back up shit.
I thought you kept it
Goddamn.
on you in case somebody requested Bad Bunny again for the 500th time.
That's a little excessive. Ask that shit again, motherfucker. Shut your bitch ass up.
I just ignore. I pull the J melodies and just act like
Oh
they're
my
not
god,
there.
Jay Melody just has that just face of just absolutely.
Bro,
he could ignore everything.
The girl could be like,
Just-
and Jay's just be,
No, you just don't break eye contact with the laptop.
don't look at him. If you look at him,
Bro, I be
if you
rolling-
don't look at him, they'll just go away.
I'll be rolling my eyes at him. I'll be looking angry as fuck. Cause I'm just like, man, I was having a great day. I was having a great set, and then you're gonna pull that bullshit on me, like right in front of my face. This one time, I grabbed this girl's phone. It's actually, I do it all, not all the time, but this girl, she just went like this, phone in my face.
No.
So I grabbed the phone, put it in my pocket. I've done that a few times, and like she looked so sad.
Oh.
And then I gave it back to her friend, and I just said, "Don't do that shit. Stop with that bullshit.
Don't do that
man."
shit. Let me pull up to your cubicle and wave my
Yeah,
hand.
like,
Right.
bro, oh my god, like you realize,
Who are you?
like I get you're
Run
drunk.
my fast for.
Yeah,
Run my fast.
I get you're drunk, but like, do you realize you're fucking annoying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
How is that not in your like common sense that
Yeah.
you're not being fucking
I
annoying?
think people don't realize what also it takes to be a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still up there
Yeah.
doing
You're working,
a lot.
man.
Y'all are doing a
Nah,
lot
bro.
up there. You know what I'm saying?
It's like people just think we just fuck around, but like I've said this on every episode.
Yeah, hey, man.
This show just needs to be a DJ confessional. Like of just,
It's not for the weak.
It's
Dude,
not.
I can't even imagine. I don't even like hosting it. I mean, I love hosting and rapping, but there are points where I'm like, thank God I could just get off.
Yeah.
Y'all are up there. You're responsible for the whole vibe
For
hours.
Sometimes for like the longest I've DJ'd straight, I think was 12 hours straight, nonstop.
What?
That is not me.
That,
That was a different day.
yo,
Yeah.
what were you on?
it was like a
You-
party, like
you
party
showed
to
up.
party.
It was at Umbar.
Oh yeah, yeah,
it was
yeah.
so
You had to do all
unbelievable.
that shit. Yeah, I remember
Was
that.
it like part where you jumping? Like,
Nah, I mean it was at parts. It was lit at parts, and it died out at
well,
the
I mean,
end.
like, did you
but-
go different places in
Oh
those
no, I
12
was
hours?
at one spot
For 12
for
hours?
12 hours, bro.
What part? Oh, well, you was doing different like
I
parties
mean,
or something.
No, it was
No, it's the same party.
bar.
It's like
It was
a
just
same
one
bar. The bar is
Sunday fun
open.
day. Yeah.
The bar is open from whatever time it opens to whatever time it close, and he's there just constantly playing music.
Nonstop.
Bro, that's nuts.
Yeah,
I mean, and sometimes like I will be like, I need to put a mix on for my sanity, but majority of the time, I'm just spinning music. No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
big,
yeah.
bro.
When we play
That's how you know
mixes,
we love this
sometimes
shit.
we play ourselves too. So it's not like say I'll try to knock out two birds with one stone. I'll try to record myself.
Yeah.
if I'm bored, yeah, I'll do that.
And then, like, say if it's like a rainy day or something like that, I'll try on a mix for like a 2 hours, but it's a mix of myself.
Okay, that's
Mm.
dope.
Yeah.
Playing myself,
That's dope.
you know.
I mean, I play other people's music. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes,
I mean,
yeah.
Do what you got to do.
me,
Like, I'm not-
because I like to upload it sometimes, and I just don't want the venue to be like, oh, it doesn't, that's not you, or right there. Like I always
they'll
think.
get in. You can get on your
No,
case.
I mean, I always think sometimes
Not always.
that's just me. Like some of them don't even care,
Nah.
but
It's
me.
just I make it a point to not do it just because it is lazy. Is I mean, get it? I get it. There's 2 people in the bar.
12 hours though.
Yeah, I was gonna say 12 hours
is crazy.
Yeah.
just off the strength of you doing 12 hours. Nothing that you
Yeah.
do that day is lazy.
I have
You know what
I
I'm
have a
saying?
bad habit of though, like if it's like nobody in the bar, I do like especially on dirty, I leave.
Oh, that's your favorite spot?
And I don't like it.
Yeah, that's your favorite spot. You must definitely do that.
Yeah.
At that spot.
In that one spot, I do that a lot. It's not great, but I did that everywhere, bro. That's why I mean, and I don't care. Don't hire me on dirty. I'm not mad. Nah, it's just like because all my boys are there. Everywhere dirty's all close, so I like to just go and say hi. But I'm like, damn, I'm really just leaving the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sometimes it's not the best habit. I don't recommend doing that.
Just
probably
dipping
is.
if there's nobody there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeez.
not the best habit.
I've done it. I've
I don't know,
done it.
maybe they should have a better bar. I don't know. It's not your fault. There's nobody there.
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes there's nothing you could do.
I'm not
It's just the Austin aesthetic, man.
I'm not an EDC.
It's the Austin aesthetic of people just being able to walk around and walk in the bars and not have to pay cover.
Yeah.
That's one thing that Austin really, really, really sucks on. Everybody got money, but nobody wants to spend it.
Oh my
Bro.
god, yes. bro.
Jeez.
Dude.
You can't spend $10 for a fucking ticket, bro.
That's what was crazy with the show I just had. So like it sold, it was great, bro. And I had like 3 weeks to put it together. But bro, people bought tickets, bro. And I
Oh, yeah, you
wasn't
said
even
that, yeah.
expecting that type of turnout. Like it was a blessing, bro.
Can I say, in my experience doing that, I mean, obviously I'm no big deal. I will say though that
Bro, you are
You are.
yes, bro. You have to speak positively on
No,
yourself too.
I know I do well, but I just don't want to conflate that with me being a big deal.
But
Does
you
that
know
make
what
sense?
about no for sure. But at the same
Yeah.
time, with these viewers,
This man
They-
lying. He got a foot long in there. Just say, whoa. Just say, whoa.
I don't know how he knows.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Hey, y'all was talking about me earlier.
I wish
That's all
I wish I had an
Hey, you was
actual
two-handed.
sandwich. Just like that'd be fucking
no.
funny.
But I'm saying
Hey,
like with the,
Photoshop a sandwich right here. When I like cut what he just said, and then just me holding like a
glizzy.
A random
He wasn't
glizzy.
kidding.
But
Yeah.
we're almost 2 hours in. I don't think anyone made it this
Oh,
far.
yeah.
you don't want people to take. People will take your niceness
Yeah.
and take advantage, bro. I don't want nobody to do that
No,
to you because you're great people.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate. I don't. It also stops it with me though. Like
That's good.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like I don't let people take advantage
Okay.
anymore.
Respect.
And, you know, obviously, I'm gonna make mistakes every now and then, but nonetheless, I do appreciate that.
No doubt, bro.
I appreciate that, and I take that in stride, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But just to say, with like going back to what you're talking about, you didn't expect people to purchase. People conflate value with cost. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
And see, you
All
know
the
what's
time.
crazy?
Facts.
See, she said that. My marketer goes back to Eli. It was at a point I was like, "Well, do you think I should bring the tickets down?" Because we sold the tickets for $20.
No.
Oh, no.
We sold it for 20. I was like, "Should we bring it to 10?" He said, "No, bro." He's like
Never.
20. Because once you bring it down, then that lowers your value.
every time.
Keep your value at $20.
Same with our rate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Never
And
bring that
I
down.
try to tell people, bro. And then you got that one DJ that's just like, man, fuck it, we just gonna take it.
Undercuts.
I'm like, fuck, if we just all hold to one standard, we can all make it.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is with that, though, is
I
not,
get it, though.
Not every DJ is, not to talk shit about DJs, not every DJ is good.
It's worth that.
Facts.
Is worth that
That's
money.
facts. That's
Mhm.
facts.
Yeah.
But we are looking almost at the end. It's gonna be a really long one. So we'll do about like 5 more minutes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
and then we'll close it out. And you can, if you got anything coming up, speak it.
Plug it in.
That's cool.
I hope
Pause.
people made it this long. We'll see.
Yeah.
But so we can like I actually there's one question I want to ask, and then if anyone wants a real quick answer is because obviously you've been doing it for a minute, you've been doing it for a long time. I've doing it for about 3-4 years. You've been doing it too. How do y'all feel about, because you hit it earlier, about people coming up to you trying to be like, almost like you mentoring them?
It depends. I'm sorry. Were you finished with your?
Yeah. No. Like, yeah.
I think it depends. You
Yeah.
know, because I'm, like I said, you know, I'm on the journey too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're trying to both reach a destination. I'm not tripping. I do put weight on what are you already doing?
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten
Yeah.
a job because I was not doing anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, facts.
And this, I know this is very mechanical of me, but this music shit is a job now.
It
It
is.
is what it's
Yeah.
how I want to pay my bills. You in any other universe, that's just a job. And so
Facts.
if you're going to try to get a job, you got to at least prove to me that you can do the job that you're trying to do or that you want to even learn to do. So when people, and several people do come up and say, hey, I want to work with you, or I want to do this, or, you know, and I want to be a part of Underground Voices, or I want to be a part of what you're doing. My thought is like, dude, I love that, but what the fuck do? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I have to do all of this by myself. How are you going to alleviate
Exactly.
any of this off me?
Exactly.
How are you going to be anything but another burden? You
Yeah.
know, and I know that sucks to hear.
No.
It's the
But
truth.
a lot of these cats don't do anything but rap, and that's cool. That's what you do, but don't ever come to me then and ask me to do anything for you, because I'm like, I know 80 rappers off the top of my head
Yeah.
that I can get to replace you. I'm sorry. I'm just
true.
like, there's just a lot of you. So
Yeah.
when people
Nah,
ask
facts.
for like mentorship or any kind of guidance, I'm like, let me see what you're doing first. Let me do a what's the word? An audit on your career and see what are you doing? Because if you're not doing anything, then the first thing I could ever tell you is get the fuck out and go do something. That's the
No
first thing I could
facts.
tell you.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
gotta get
saying?
out.
So
I
that's my
had,
opinion
I
on
had
that,
this one
but you guys
kid.
can speak on it.
I had this one kid. He was always blowing up my IG, like trying to be like, yo, give me a lesson, do this, do that, what, yada, yada, yada. But then at one time, I always gave him the tool. I always try to tell people like, dog, look, this is what I do. This is how I do it. I get record pulls, all that. The second somebody asked me to buy my songs, I cut them off.
Like ask you to buy their songs.
No, buy my entire library.
Yep.
Yeah, all my crates, all my, like, basically just send them a USB drive with every single thing I downloaded, all my crates, all my everything, and basically to do no work. To do the
I
past
see.
3 years of work I
Yeah, how
have put
you've
in,
downloaded everything.
and you
know.
just want all of it just for
Yeah.
a price. As soon as they say that shit, I completely cut them off because it's just like, and I've had it happen a decent amount of time. I just, like, you don't want to do the
you
work.
can't skip steps.
You can't skip
Yeah.
steps
Yep.
in this shit, bro.
How do
It's
y'all
not in music. You can't.
Nah, you can't.
In
You gotta
no
put
way.
the work in.
how do y'all answer his question? It's like when people
Yeah.
come to you.
I've had a few, but it's tough because I'm still in a position where I'm still grinding. I'm still
you
learning
still
my
fresh.
own. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have no manager, nothing. Like it's me and my Tay, and my Tay doesn't do music, so it's me. Like I'm learning everything, but I do know I have to perform.
Yeah.
I have to record a lot with the way I am.
Yeah.
But a lot of artists don't have to record a lot, but I feel like that's what's gonna make me last. I can last longer just recording the way I do, and keeping music on me. Then I know I have to. Yeah, I need marketing. You need press. You need certain people. Got to be able to Google you. You know, I know you need certain stuff, but I don't have everything figured out. So I'm still learning on my own. It's only so much I can tell you.
Yeah. So when people come to you, your response is more on the line of do your best, or like, you
No,
know,
not
like,
necessarily.
I'm still young in this game. I say
Yeah.
that shit too. I'm like, I'm still learning myself.
It just
bro.
depends on what they're coming for. If,
Sure.
if you're coming asking me how to record a song, or if you're coming because people do that,
Yeah, like mechanical.
and I'll break it down for them.
Sure.
Like, I'm always talkative to people because if you're reaching out and you're serious, that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Can
Like,
I let's get I'm gonna get a clippable question. All right. And tell your brother to clip this. It's gonna be a short. All right. So what advice,
Surreal.
would you give to another artist that wants to reach your status right now? You know, it's 3,000 is a fucking lot of people. That's a small, that's like a podunk town.
It's
that
still
only
crazy.
listens to you.
That's a high
It's
school.
crazy
Can you
you
imagine?
saying
That's a
that,
high
yeah.
school that only listens to you
And that's on one platform.
on one platform.
That's
that's
crazy.
even
That doesn't
crazy.
count anything else.
And so let me tell y'all, can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Just
sure.
with that being said, because I'm also like, people will ask me to put, or they'll send me, yo, I just put this song on Spotify. I mean, on my playlist. I just put this, like, I get a lot of playlist things like that people just do on their own, which I know some people pay for it. And I paid for like 2 playlists at the beginning, but then I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it organically. People just start reaching out and putting me on playlists, but I go by my Apple Music.
Okay.
I think it's Apple Music for artists or whatever, and that gives me my real, which is still, I think it's at like 1,200 listeners or like 1,300 listeners.
I was
That's
looking
still
at, I
great.
was looking at your reels on Instagram. I was like, damn.
Yeah. They've
That
been
was
doing
something else
great,
I
bro.
was looking at too. That's why I was like, okay, yeah. That's
They've
a
been
lot.
doing so
Yeah.
great, man.
Yeah.
It's just, and I don't even know. It just happened one day.
Bro, Instagram Reels be that's another.
That's where it's at.
Because like on YouTube, bro. Okay, for if anyone made it this motherfucking far, where you at? This is the main one. Go and subscribe.
Yeah. You
bro.
gotta subscribe.
Subscribe.
Gotta subscribe. Yeah.
You gotta break this. It's like 50 now. They moved it down.
52.
They made it down. They moved it down for payments. It was 100, but now they moved it to 50.
What are the
I'm
hours
at
watched?
52 right now.
3,000.
I forgot.
3,000.
Now it's
They moved it. It was
It's-
4.
Now it's
Yeah.
3.
It was 4,000. Now it's 3,000.
People just want to watch these reels. I mean, I'm great.
I watch reels all day. I'm watching them right now.
Yeah, but it's like YouTube, like that. I mean, that's where that's where I'm trying to get. Just go to fucking YouTube, subscribe to my shit.
Subscribe.
Don't even watch it. I don't give a fuck. Just subscribe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go
At least
subscribe.
try.
I'll grab your phone and make you subscribe whenever you're holding it up.
Bro, I swear to God, I'm not
I'm gonna
even
make
give
you
y'all my Instagram anymore. Just give me my fucking.
I'm not
YouTube.
gonna play your request until you subscribe.
That's a
Oh,
good.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
You know, you gotta put a little
But
incentive.
yeah, give me something. But yeah,
I was when I first started, I was a little bit of that guy because I just didn't know what I was doing, coming from a sport to DJing. But the guy that I was asking for help, he was like always like bullshitting, and that made me be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna
Bet.
deep dive into myself." So then I didn't stop there. As far as somebody else asking me, I'll give you tips and pointers. I'm not going to give you the whole formula because I need you to go out there and bump your head.
Yeah.
I need you to go through that. I need you to get drug a little bit, you know, for you to understand what that feels like. There's a lot of DJs, you know, we were talking about that want to skip steps. And then when they skip steps, they think that they're hot shit. They're like, hey, I got to here and I did this. Well, no, that's not how it. That's not really what happened. You leveraged something else to skip this step. Now, I've had somebody ask about the crate thing, and there was only one time ever I did that. And I hated it. I hated it because the thing that I noticed once I did it, they started to sound like me.
Oh, okay.
So then
You gave
they're
them the
also
formula.
pulling up. They're also pulling up to my shit, listening to me after a while, and then they finally have the nuts to actually ask me. Now, my dumb ass, I gave them the shit. They still couldn't do it like me because you're not me.
Exactly.
how much you get for it?
Shit, I don't even fucking know. Maybe like
I have people give me-
150, like
Bro, I had
200.
people
that seems
offer me
low.
$1,000
$1,000
like a lot.
I don't know. If
I
it's,
still
I don't
said
know whatever it's worth. I don't even know if there's anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I
And
just
then
the amount of work I put in for this fucking these amount of songs and shit. I'm just like I can't fucking give that away.
Yeah, and you're
And
not
one,
going to
you're disrespecting my art.
Yeah,
You're gonna
exactly.
sound like me, bro. You are going to not have your originality. That means
Yeah,
you're not
bro.
gonna go very far.
Yeah.
And then to add on to that, when people ask me, hey, you know, like what board are you running? You know, man, I only do sticks, or you know, hey man, I run virtual DJ, I only run Serato, like all these other things. They ask me questions. Yes, I will give you tips.
Yeah, same.
But bro, you gotta put in that motherfucking
Right.
work.
You got to put in some of your own work.
So no,
100%.
I'm not gonna just give you shit. You're not my son. You're not,
Yeah.
you're not,
You ain't
you're
my
not even
damn
somebody.
son.
I don't even fucking really care about you like that, bro.
But-
So no.
Yeah.
I be having people be like, and it's like I'm not at that level, you know. I don't think I'm at that level. I know I'm not at that level, and I got people coming up to me and be like, "Yo, I can't believe you're helping me like you are helping me. Like I'm some kind of like I had this one dude be like, "Yo, you're like a Jedi," and I'm like a little Padawan.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I'm
You
like,
say that, bro, I'm stopping.
and like, no, he's a good kid. And like, I put them on like at Cantina or some shit, you know, here and there, give him a little spot. But it's just like, I'm not there. Mentally, I'm not in Vegas.
No.
I ain't making fucking 10K a check. Like, nah, bro, I ain't shit yet.
I think it's also important. I think it's important though, on that note, and I know we're running out of time, but just for all of us, when somebody comes up to you with that kind of, admire or whatever, I forget what you call that word, but when somebody comes up to you when that vision of you,
They idolize.
when they, whether it be idolizing or deifying you, and I think it's important you don't trivialize their feelings so far as to say that you're wrong. I'm not this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real with yourself, within yourself, and understand I still have ways to go. Don't let their deification get to your head.
Yeah.
Understand having you as somebody to look up to is really important for those people.
It
I've
is.
had to stop myself from being like, nah, it's not that big a deal to you, because people are like, I really love what you're doing for the community.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get in that mindset of being like, no, it's not, then they might also believe that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about what I believe anymore. It's about what you believe.
That's why
Does that
like
make
I
sense?
just you just kind of like say thanks.
It's just like, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Please keep coming out. Like that's keep coming out. So
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's all you can really do.
But all right, we about done. Is there anything else you wanted to
I
add?
think, did you have that last question? What was your last question?
my last question was okay. Oh, we got to do. You guys got to do your lightning round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do your lightning round.
Shit, I ain't even have no questions. All right, you know what? Y'all get how about this? I get a question, you get a question, you get a question.
Okay.
We'll do 3 questions. I'll
Damn.
All
But
right.
I'm gonna go first.
I don't know if I have any
My
more. We'll see.
podcast.
Okay.
Easiest one. Favorite rapper. Okay. Top 2 favorite rappers. One from the 90s. One from now.
One Biggie.
Okay. Respect.
From the 90s, and rapper now.
Or it could be like 2010 up. Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
2008.
man. That's tough. Cause it used to be rappers I liked, and then they just went real industry, so I don't like them no more. But
Or you can do like you can do rapper and then their time period.
Yeah. Just based
Oh,
on-
8 Wiz.
Weird.
hey, he was turned. He was turned.
Yes.
Let me just say, favorite. You saying favorite?
Yeah.
Favorite. I'll just give it the Juice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it the
Bro.
Juice.
tight.
Yeah,
Juice is
Just
the dude.
easy. Yeah. If he didn't go,
Bro.
he was gonna be running the
was
game
gonna
right
be
now. He was
crazy.
gonna be running music.
You would have to put
Going
him on the
crazy.
Mount Rushmore of Chicago.
100%.
Definitely. I think he should be on there anyway.
His sound died when he died.
Yeah.
It did. It really did because he was making that shit
People try
popular.
to
and
emulate.
gone.
They cannot
You
replicate.
can't,
Nope.
bro. No.
You can't do it. Basketball GOAT. Who is your basketball GOAT? Not everybody else's. Who do you?
Mine. I'm gonna say LeBron.
Okay.
I got to. Not even.
All right.
Not even in a clout way, but just I've seen him in real life, walking past him, bro.
Call it shit.
People don't realize how crazy it is for him to be his size doing what he does, bro.
Oh, that's facts. He's the biggest.
I'm a Kobe guy all day, man.
I respect that. Like,
But I have to give it up to Brian, bro. Seeing him do what he doing what he did this year.
and longevity, bro. Nobody's doing what he's doing for
He's
20
old,
years. He's old.
That's crazy.
He's really old. I'm hurting right now. I played college ball 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been doing it for 20 years, bro. That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Last question. All right. You're performing at a show. A fan or audience member comes up, says they want to buy you a drink. What drink are they buying? What is your go-to drink?
All right,
What
there
is
we
it?
go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't drink.
Water. Wrong. Okay. You brought that. That was in your writer.
You ain't giving me a drink.
Yeah, they're buying you a drink. They say, "Spin, let me get you a drink," and you say,
You already know what we want.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Can I hear y'all's? I mean, I think I got mine, but
I want a bottle of Casamigos.
Casamigos Reposado.
Yes, sir. That's
Hey,
right, bro.
Casamigos Repo fucking.
this might sound crazy. I like
That's just
daiquiris.
That's a DJ. thing.
"Daiquiris."
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
daiquiris.
Daiquiris.
I like-
like frozen
That'd be
drinks.
kind of balling. You're like on a stage and like somebody
Yo,
expects to
give
get
me
you
a
a shot.
daiquiri.
They're like, It's a whole ass drink.
A
That's
daiquiri?
kinda tight.
Oh,
That's
man.
tight.
Fruit or no fruit on the rim? Fruit or no fruit? What we doing?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, so like we not classy or nothing, but I want fruit. That's why I want the
You
fruit
want a
on
little
there.
Orange
Just
and lime.
just
orange
so I
and
can
lemon.
look at
Pineapple
it.
shit on deck. Yeah. on
So
top.
I can feel, you know what I'm saying? Feel a little
Yeah.
Get a little
bougie.
meal in there. Get a little
All right.
snack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
got-
right. Bet. Next show, next time they're at Voices show that you perform at, they're gonna buy you daiquiris all night.
You heard
Okay?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. All right, you guys
The man
heard it
wants
here.
daiquiris.
That's
Clip
dope,
this.
man. That's
Daiquiris
so dope.
only for this man.
Hey, y'all pull up to ours and get us bottle.
Okay, yeah. Pull up to this show. Get those
Oh,
Casamigos.
he's saying telling other people to pull.
Yeah,
I tell the whole
not
world.
me.
shit.
I'm broke.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to add?
You can follow me everywhere at 1K Spin on all social media. Huge shout out to you guys, TK Brews,
Appreciate it,
man. Y'all go
appreciate it.
subscribe on YouTube.
Please.
Super dope. Shout out to everybody supporting me.
Oh yeah, bro.
It means the world to me. I'm going hard for you.
All right. Well, thank you for coming,
Yes, thank you.
and we are out.
Yes, sir.
We can do hand claps. I know you saw you.
I was
gonna do
like,
it. I was like,
what? Finger
we good.
guns. All right.
Peace.